wipe my tears, no. I'm not looking for someone to scare away the fears, no. I know it's not gonna happen. Don't believe in happy forever after. No one should have to feel this torn. We're unable to speak with voices to soar. We could do better than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. We could do better than this. We are much bigger than this.
Gaming Morning Show.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on.
Wait,
Austin, your mom is here?
No.
Why did I look over where Bob is?
Austin, your mom is here?
Is she over there?
I sure hope not.
Is she in the box?
Whoa.
I haven't seen her in like 2 days.
Get out of here, Beelin. I just got the new marble tile installed and you'll mess up the grout. Besides, like our friend Oh Guitar Boy said,
Sorry, KK.
it's time for the clinically acclaimed Gaming Morning Show. Or should I say, award-winning.
And we have a clip of the year, friends. It is the Lost City of D live.
Glad we won.
Woo! Burp, burp, burp.
Kiki Lowe is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D. Searching in the universe because the D is currently broken.
Gaming Morning Show won clip of the year.
Oh my gosh.
But don't you dare expect to put that Chris Emmy Memorial Clip of the Year trophy in this
I
box.
probably should have prepared something more special.
I'm getting the walls repainted soon. Now where to put the chandelier or the bearskin rug? Oh, and the piano, can't forget that.
Maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. It's Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. Thanks for being along for the ride. We are available on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Left side of your screen on the bottom, that is Look, It's Mike O. The top, that is Sports.Gaming. It's good to see you both. I am Hefty Goof. We got a lot of fun planned for you. It's 3 hours of a show this morning. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up in just a bit, probably about 20 minutes from now, and birthdays this day in gaming history on the way as well. Good morning on to Downs, Kate Zaid, Superphonic joining the pre-show gang this morning. Kate Zaid, as mentioned, Scott Chick, and JF Downs. Thank you so much for being here. Kate Zaid was first, 28 past 5 o'clock.
First!
It's going to be a good show. We got another food topic of the day, so those always go well. It's not ribs, which I ate for the third time in like 4 days. I'm not complaining, but there's just been a lot of ribs to eat. So many.
Ribs for days.
So many ribs.
Well, they serve them in like a 13-ton bucket, so you know, makes sense.
Like a literal ton? That's a lot.
It's just, I mean, there was a bunch of them in there. They're really good. I don't really particularly like leftovers. But I'm doing pretty okay with these, so. Anyone else have anything fun for dinner last night?
I had a couple tamales. Those were pretty tasty.
Oh. Like homemade tamales or like store made? Ooh.
Homemade.
That's good.
Yeah, family brought tamales for the festivities this weekend, and we've been eating those the last few days. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty tasty.
Not bad. Not bad. We had a leftover burger which is still amazing. I don't know what happened, but I made like the most amazing burgers this weekend, and we've just been finishing those. But now they're gone, and I'm kind of sad.
Do you not remember like what you did to make them so amazing?
Well, I did, but it'll never be the same. I mean, it was like that perfect blend of like spices and stuff. So like I don't measure. I just kind of sprinkle. You know, you go by feel, and then yeah. So I was like, all right, this is great. This tastes. My wife was like, these are the best ever. And then, but I'll never be able to do it again.
Happy you liked him because that was a one-time performance. Look, it's my fault. Never gonna happen again.
I mean, they'll be good, but they'll never be these good. These good? These good. Yeah.
I mean, but is that the worst thing in the world though? Because now you have like a legend of that burger that can always be talked about for the rest of your life.
Accurate. The legend of the burger. Yep.
Because otherwise, you know, there's going to be this expectation, and then there's this pressure. Now it's like, listen, never going to be able to hit it again, but let's talk about how great it was.
So what you're saying is the next time that I cook them, I should make them really bad. Be like, well, could have been. That wasn't that other time. Yep.
No, just drastically change the recipe. Next time, instead of using like beef, use like mushrooms. And you'd be like, I could have made them just as good, but this time I used mushrooms.
No, I'll use ribs with the bone.
Bone
And
in.
be like, ow! Why does this hurt so bad? I don't know.
Start
Not as good as that last time.
Bone-in burgers.
Oh God.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
It's like everything you love about a burger, but more difficult to eat. Would you like to buy some? Lucy the First is here, top of the moron.
Good moron!
We're getting into our days of the day. Today is National Barbie Day. National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day.
They're smart.
National Crab Meat Day. I'm happy that they didn't phrase that differently. National False Teeth Day. National Get Over It Day.
Yeah, just get over it.
Panic Day.
With spin fodder?
And National No Smoking Day.
I'm curious, how else could they have phrased the crab meat day? That would have been.
Crab Meat Appreciation Day.
Could be. Maybe you just have like a love for the animal itself, so you just love crabs. So it would be like National Crabs Day.
National Get Crabs Day. That would be
Like if you were going to the store to pick some up to boil later. Is that how you make crab? Do you boil crab?
I've always wanted to like buy a crab from the store and then set it free, like in the store.
Oh, in the
Like
store.
like go, you're free.
Because I saw someone on Instagram do that with a lobster.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
helped rehabilitate its claws and everything. But you're like, this one will do. Thank you very much. And then you just set it down on the
Just
ground and let
set
it go.
down and walk away. Like, it's just shopping. I mean, crabs got to get food too, right?
This is what I always like about those ideas: is how arrestable is that?
I mean, would that really be arrestable?
That's what I am asking.
Yeah, what are you gonna get arrested? Like disturbing the peace? Like what?
Just in case you could purchase it first, like pay for it, and then set it free.
Exactly.
And you're like, it's my crab.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Or better yet, like bust out a leash and like just kind of pull it with you, you know?
Yeah.
The sign
Like,
said no dogs.
Yeah.
Good news.
Yep.
That's a
this
crab.
isn't a dog. It's my service pet. It's my service crab.
It's my seeing eye crab.
Well, I mean, like, I think if you buy it, you could even pull off the whole like, I dropped it. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. If you needed to, like, you could have that in your back pocket where it's like, I didn't mean to let it free.
I dropped it into this leash. I don't know what happened. Like, I was just pulling this blank leash and like I got stuck on the crab. Like what the heck?
It's worth mentioning that I'm a professional knot tire as well, so it just fell right through it and cinched, and it's perfect.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the moron.
RHH Jack is here as well. Good moron to you, Jack. Food moron in chat. Twitch isn't showing me who is here. Shrug. Get over it, dude. But if you need someone, I am here. But also get over it. Yet I will listen to. Man, Jack is just covering all bases. You are the bookend of our emotional support today. Thank you, Jack. We
It's
appreciate
true.
that.
Thank you.
Coming
you,
up, we'll
sir.
check in with Look, It's Mike. Go see what stories he's tracking on this Wednesday, the weekend of the week. That includes Houston police wrangling up a pig named Bacon, a man who's sentenced to federal prison, and Yellowstone is helping tourists encounter one of the park's rarest animals. Interesting. We have those coming up. The rarest animal, all of the bison that are just flowing around down there.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I think that's not what rare is.
It depends how you
Unless
cook
you
it.
cook them, I guess.
There we go.
What's for breakfast?
Today is a food topic. We are so sorry. I hope your weekend of the week goes well. But it's not International Women's Day, even though that is still trending on Twitter, which is pretty remarkable, to be honest. I woke up, it was still the #1 trending thing on Twitter, which I love to see. So
As
you
it
can always
should
share, I agree. You can always share who are the most impactful women in your life. But you can also tell us, on National Meatball Day, where can we find the best meatballs or meatball alternatives?
Who are the most impactful meatballs of your life?
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
Mike just had the most impactful burger of his life, so
it's true. Yeah. It was really good.
I don't particularly care for just meatballs by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meatball sandwiches are really good.
Meatball sandwiches are yummy.
Meatball subs. Sorry, New Jersey. I let you down.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, we don't call them sandwiches in New Jersey. They're subs.
What if you actually put some meatballs on like a couple slices of white bread? Can that be a meatball sandwich? Or does that still have to be a meatball sub?
I think then like the Jersey Shore people show up and like smack you around if you do that. You're like, why? You're not even from New Jersey. Weird.
Can you have a meatball sub on the Jersey Shore?
Oh yeah, that's where you. That's like the place to buy them.
Really?
Heck yeah.
Are they slathered in sauce?
I mean, yeah.
Is it like a red sauce?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could use like Alfredo sauce, but that would be weird.
Yeah.
That'd be unusual.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
I mean, I try it once. I'll try anything once. Hence the peanut butter and cheese sandwich, and then the toothpaste Twinkie. Yeah, you know.
Toothpaste Twinkie. That was a high quality. That was a high quality mint chocolate Twinkie. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if you want to brush your teeth first.
I would have laughed so hard if you had made a TikTok about brushing your teeth using the mint chocolate Twinkie.
Well, I don't know if that would have been. I would say I'd use the other one, but I gave it to my kids.
Do you recall how they rated it?
I sent you a video.
Do you recall?
Yeah, one of them liked it. Two of them liked it, and the other one said it was gross.
And no conclusion on whether or not it helped clean their teeth.
No conclusion. No.
Cade Zaid said, meatballs, yum, but I will not be influenced today. I am having tacos.
Meatball tacos.
Can't have tacos. It's like against the rules. I think it's in the Constitution.
You can have tacos on other days as long as you also have tacos on Tuesday.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
It's an and as opposed to an or. Got it.
Oh, okay. However, Kyle just said meatball sub on garlic bread with fresh mozzarella. Oh,
That sounds pretty tasty.
oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go to the store now and buy all the stuff and make it for dinner.
It'll never match that burger you made that one time, though.
That's true. Or will it?
I just realized that that's the backfiring of my whole philosophy of It's legendary, but now you're always going to be measured against that one burger. So,
Well, it's what happens when you peak early.
It's true. It also ruins Christmas when you peak early.
A warm
Brian,
welcome to our
did you vote to
official head of
concede?
research and development, Kayla.
I didn't vote to concede, but after that goal was scored, I think I might have been going the wrong way the whole first, 2.5 minutes. So, because I thought I assisted
it's
that
confusing
goal.
because it looks like you're on the orange team, but you're really on
That had nothing to do with it. I don't know what on earth I was thinking, though. That was weird. I'll have to watch the tape on that one. Kate Zay did have a good point, too. Get Over It Day is on the same day as Panic Day.
That's a good combination.
Is it so you can get both things out of the way?
Probably. Wow, that was a beautiful shot. Okay, that one was too.
Or maybe you're trying to get over it and then
About getting over it. That's fair.
you're like, panicking.
Oh God, I'm over it.
You get over it.
Oh no, I'm over it.
The meatballs that you make for the Super Bowl, they're pretty okay. That's just like barbecue sauce and meat, right?
Yeah, those couldn't be easier because that's one of the few times that I actually just prefer the frozen meatballs because you just get a big bag of meatballs, throw it in the crock pot, cover it with your favorite barbecue sauce, and then just turn it on. When they're warm, you start eating them, and they're so tasty.
Am I in the game, Mike?
Yeah, you're sitting there.
EA Sports?
It's six
Hefty Goof. He's in the game.
6:21 West Coast time. 9:21 on the East Coast. 2:21 for those watching in the UK. Anyone know where I can find a PlayStation 5?
Oh, you lost connection.
It's like my PlayStation froze.
Oh.
Yes. Maybe the person we were playing with was like, screw this guy, and then sent me a virus.
That's true.
Jack goes, does anyone buy frozen meatballs from the store? Don't you make them yourself? Well, you just talked about, in that instance, do you make homemade meatballs?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Are you good
Got
at
various
it?
different kinds. And they're obviously, if like the meatball quality, obviously homemade meatballs are going to be way better. But when you want like 5 pounds of meatballs slathered in barbecue sauce, frozen's the way to go for sure.
I don't know the last time I had a beef meatball. Maybe that's what I'm missing on meatballs, because we always have to have turkey. Wonder if
Yeah,
I'd
we do
like
the same.
You like turkey meatballs?
We usually eat turkey everything.
Yeah.
But we had beef for these burgers because sometimes you just want beef.
Yep.
And but yeah, turkey. I mean, turkey's not bad. Especially if it's slathered in something, you don't really taste a whole lot of the other than slather.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. The slathering
Love
substance kind of takes over everything, you know?
Love the taste of a good slather in the morning.
Hey Ryan, can you say that with your best English accent?
I think instead of doing that, I'll just see if we can start saying that I don't like slathering. So I'm fine with like dips and, well, no, I'm not, with spreads, but no slathers. Hefty Goof doesn't like slathers. We're gonna get to the news here in just a second. Do you have a report on what you're eating there? It looks pretty tasty.
Waffle.
Is it an Eggo?
Looks like a store brand Eggo.
Oh, nice.
What's for breakfast?
Well, that'll work. You're preparing because today is a big day. Today is GMS After Dark with Look It's Maiko. It's at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. And today your guest is Rob Kovacs.
Sure is. Rob's going to come on. We're going to talk a little bit about Rob, his music past, and then maybe listen to some jams. Jams.
Like a good strawberry.
It's like Rob jams. Nah, it's jam made out of Rob.
A Rob slather.
Yep, right logo. Terrible. Rob Slather.
Do you have a game planned?
No.
Okay.
No game.
No
Chats.
games. Well,
Chickadee chat good in the Chinese chatting.
in a jam session.
The brain starts ticking. Jamming with Rob Kovac on the Twitch. Because it's a Switch. And we'll play some Mario Kart. Not really. I don't know.
And then we need to see Bear Bear. That counts as my summoning today.
Oh, nice.
So,
There
yeah, that was pre-planned.
Some bare naked ladies turn into Bear something.
Bear naked ladies.
No. Nice.
Fun story. Bear will tell you if you ever ask about his band days.
Bear says he's always fully clothed. You just can't tell.
Was he wearing pants at least?
Yeah.
According
I
to
think-
Bear, that's fully clothed.
I think he might be wearing a shirt that just looks like bear fur.
So,
It makes sense.
in 2.5 weeks, we're going to Disney World, and Megan was looking at bathing suits for the girls because they've all grown since last year, and you wear bathing suits in Florida when you swim and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, let me look for some for me too, for her." And she showed me one that was like one of those bathing suits that's like a hairy man. And she's like, "Should I get this?" And I was like, "Yes." And I don't think she did though, because she has some sense of shame. But I'd have been like, that would have been awesome. I would have loved to have the hairy bathing suit. That would have been funny.
It was Sasquatch.
Exactly.
I hope it happens. If nothing else, can you convince her to get the bottoms, but you'll wear them? Nice.
I don't need any help with that.
Oh. Where does the real hair end and the bathing suit begin?
Exactly.
Let's get the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. We have a State of Play coming up later today. Sony announced yesterday that their next State of Play would be this afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern, some other time in the UK doodle. They didn't say exactly what they're going to be talking about, but they did say that they will be showing off new reveals and updates from their quote beloved Japanese publishers. So there's some speculation that does that mean we might be getting some information about Final Fantasy 16? Who knows? We'll see later today. So we'll check that out this afternoon, and I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about tomorrow. But for now, we'll see. They did specify that they won't be talking about the PlayStation VR 2. So don't look for that information, apparently.
Ask him anyway.
Yeah. Question. Yes, Sony. Question. What about the PlayStation VR 2?
We told you not to ask about that. Oh, I missed the memo. I was busy with my pet crab in the store.
We don't talk about PlayStation VR 2.
We don't talk about VR 2. Boom, boom.
Is Final Fantasy like as delayed as GTA in the sense of like they haven't made a new game in so long, or?
No, the 15 wasn't that long ago. But Final Fantasy, to my knowledge, has this habit of announcing a game even though it's nowhere near like coming out. They're like, hey, let's look at Final Fantasy 16. Expect it out March 25th, 2025. So
this is
the
like,
updates are few and far.
yeah, this is like anticipation frustration as opposed to being like, you haven't made anything new in forever.
Right.
So, gotcha.
Right. So and they're good about like giving a little bit of information and then just like being real quiet about things, Final Fantasy wise. And so people always want more. Speaking of brand new games, Frogger, the arcade game, has a new world record. Brand new Frogger. Frogger player shatters the world record with over 1 million points. this happened on February 27th. Software engineer Michael Smith surpassed his own previous world record for Konami's 1981 coin-op classic Frogger, a feat which involved maxing out the game's score counter multiple times. His new score sits at a comfortable 1,356,520, topping his previous record of 970,440.
Damn.
Yeah, he destroyed it.
Most people still played Frogger.
Well, at least
This
Michael
one guy.
Smith does.
I mean, I'd play it if it was in my house.
Yeah, I mean, he has the coin-op cabinet in his house, so that's pretty cool.
That's a lot of money he probably spends on that thing. Jeez.
It's overflowing quarters. I can't put any
That's
more
weird.
in.
It's so weird.
Someone needs to show up and take the coins out of this thing.
Apparently, there's only 5 digits in the score display on Frogger, which means the score effectively rolls over back to 0 whenever a player surpasses 99,999 points. And Smith maxed out the scoreboard 12 times during his score-shattering game, finally ending with a score of 56,520 displayed on screen, with 1.3 million points in the tank.
So technically, I just need to beat that last number, and then be like, "Yeah, no, it rolled over a whole bunch of times." So that's how I did it. Yep. Gotcha. Okay.
He apparently also did this on 1 credit, dodging cars and hopping across logs and lily pads for over 7 hours. I forget, do classic arcade games have pause buttons? Because I don't think they do.
I was going to ask about bathroom breaks.
I don't think there was one.
Let's do it. Gatorade bottle.
That's intense.
Oh, you need a friend though. Ooh, no.
No, not how good of a friend.
Yeah, no. I mean, if I asked Megan, I was like, "Hey, I'm about to break this record. Can you help?" She'd be like, "Well, it sucks for you. Sucks for the game."
In our last news story of the day, switching from a classic like Frogger to a modern classic like the Faze Clan. Faze Clan welcomes a new director and team member. Welcome team member Snoop Dogg. Yep, Snoop Dogg has joined Faze Clan's board of directors and will now produce content under the brand's umbrella. Snoop has streamed games on Twitch for years and will continue to be part of Faze Clan, though as a board member, he will be responsible for grander business initiatives, including a community outreach program intended to support young people. Faze Clan announced that the hip-hop legend would represent the brand as Faze Snoop and believes his decades of entertainment experience will lead the company forward.
Faze Snoop.
I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense, to be honest. I mean, Snoop's involved in so many things, and Faze, I mean, they were on the cover of Sports Illustrated, with having Kyler Murray and Bronny as part of Faze Clan. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of these orgs, right? But Faze seems to be one that has at least some sort of couple feet forward into more mainstream, right? So to have Snoop right off the heels of the Super Bowl halftime show, it's pretty smart, to be honest, and to put him in a leadership position with the board of directors thing. So I'm saying this is hearty.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. And it's true, he's streamed for years, including that one time he was playing, I think he was playing Madden, and was streaming and rage quit, but forgot to end the stream. And then came back like 3 hours later to turn it off.
So it was just sitting there like on his room or something?
Just an empty room. And if I remember correctly, like he like throws the controller down, turns off like whatever console he's playing, and then he leaves the room, comes back later with like a snack and like sits there and eats and then leaves again, and then comes back later and goes, "Oh," and turns it all off.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Faze Snoop. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. I still don't have any list of games that are out, but we do have Name of the Morning. It's me again.
No.
It's me. I won
there's-
twice this week.
There's a problem here. Somehow it keeps being Sean. This isn't okay.
All right, we'll do it one more time. Congratulations, RHS Jack. You are today's Name of the Morning.
Are you just
I'm
feeling like you
gonna
haven't?
send you a link that has actual games out. Because our good friend Ethan is not very good.
Are you
Whatever his name is.
Are you just feeling like you haven't had enough recognition lately? I mean, Sean, we love you. You don't have to be name of the morning every day.
It's random. I'm not in charge of it.
I don't know if I believe that.
Random.
See, it's it's completely random.
I don't think I believe that. Oh, wow.
I like it when we win as a collective.
What do we win?
Us. We win us.
Oh, great. Cool.
We win our own love.
I like it.
There you go. Well, that is your gaming morning show. Morning gaming news. It used to include a name of the morning. We don't do that anymore, at least not right now. But we'll figure it out at some point. The good news is it saves on shipping for GMS names of the month. And if you want to win a name of the month, one of the best ways to do it is become a Patreon subscriber, because you can get double entries into our name of the month giveaways and more. Check it out. We have an Adopt Bob tier where you can take care of our good friend Bob, who lives in the box. And he's looking for a new one because sometimes boxes can get old after a mere 18 months of living in them.
Well, we didn't consider the effects that rain has
Inflation.
on cardboard boxes. We probably should have given him more shelter than we did.
Well, but he is. He's behind the orange screen.
No, he's over here on my left.
Oh, we moved him. Oh,
He's been there. That's why I look over there, because I can see him. Hi, Bob.
I thought maybe you had like a mirror. I have to adjust that in Minecraft then.
Oh, I have like... So you think...
There's like a system of mirrors where you can see. Yeah.
I might now. That's a great idea. You can check it out patreon.com/gaming.
Won't you adopt me?
Turbo Swim is here. Good morning to you, Turbo Swim.
Top of the moron.
Turbo did talk about, I'm saying it's an attempt to make us forget about the fact they scammed the poop out of young people. That was a reference to Faze Clan. I know that, I'm guessing that has to do with like contracts, right, Turbo?
Something like that.
I'll look for elaboration, because that is one thing that I remember. I think wasn't it Tfue who was part of Faze Clan for a while.
Yeah.
So the contracts can be definitely advantageous for the organization when you first sign on. So that is true. It's now 6:37 West Coast time, 9:37 out east, 2:37 for those watching GMS in the UK. We're talking about meatball subs because today is National Meatball Day. Well, technically we're talking about meatballs, but so far meatballs subs are kind of leading the conversation. You mentioned K-Laugh had described meatball sub on garlic bread with fresh mozzarella.
Sounds pretty good. As long as it's not made with scrapple.
Oh god.
You wouldn't want a scrapple meatball sub? Okay.
Not a chance I'm eating scrapple.
Yeah, I agree with Bob on that one.
Yep, Bob nailed it.
Okay.
No.
Jack goes, Bob is tired of his box. I don't think he's tired of his box. I mean, you've heard him talk about like the marble floors and stuff lately.
Yeah. Where do you get the money for that? Saying there's somebody in the house who's like helping Bob, and I think we need to look at this and figure. We need to get to the bottom of it.
Funneling money over to Bob.
Yeah, just sliding it in the. I bet it's one of your kids.
Well, that, or to be honest, I mean, the last person we gave business money to was you, and you started to buy elaborate suits and build out a newsroom.
It's true. It's true. They changed the locks on the last one though, so I have to. So that's why there's the one under the desk now. I made that one with duct tape and cardboard. So.
Wait, so you're saying that you made 2 newsrooms?
Well, no, I found the other one.
Oh,
but then they
like
changed the
Narnia.
locks, and yeah, and then I couldn't go back.
I want to go back. I can't go back. Got birthdays coming up in
Just a
10 minutes.
wardrobe.
It's
It's very sad.
How's Mr. Tumnus?
Creepy.
Any Turkish delight? See what
That could
Myko's-
go a couple of ways.
Let's see what Lickets Myko's tracking at this hour.
Oh, hey! Welcome to the Under the Desk newsroom. Here we are in my house.
It was fast.
At this hour, the Houston police said residents bearing police in Houston. Wait, hold on. Let me try to read this again. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Police in Houston said residents bearing crackers came to the rescue when the neighborhood was faced with an unusual situation. A loose pig. Okay, and then once we read that, then it kind of makes sense. The Houston Police Department said officers responded to a neighborhood in the city's southeast on Monday when a pig was spotted running loose through the hoose or the area. Police said neighbors threw crackers to the pig to keep it in the area until an animal control officer arrived with a catch pole. It wasn't a sweet pole, it was a catch pole. We know that Rodeo Houston has daily pig races, but we had our own version today in East Houston, police tweeted. This little piggy sent our East Side Patrol officers on an escapade through the neighborhood. The pig's owner said her pet named Bacon apparently escaped from her home when her sister left the door open. Police said the owner might be cited for keeping a pig inside city limits. Back to you in the studio.
Well, that was okay. Wow. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're ready for that. The pig. Everything good with the pig?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
His name's Bacon, though, so I'm assuming at some point it's not going to be okay. Huh.
How's everything in Minecraft?
Huh.
This pig's name is Chris P. Bacon.
Huh? Huh?
It's a delicious sounding name.
Huh? My wife used to have when she was a kid. She lived on a farm and they raised beef cattle. And she said her dad would make them name it after food so they wouldn't get attached. So her first cow was beefsteak. And she said it was a very delicious cow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did they make meatballs out of it?
I mean, very possibly.
Hmm.
I guess that would kind of make sense, right? Meat bulbs.
If
Meat orbs?
if it was a male cattle, it'd be a meat bull. That's what Look It's Myko's tracking at this hour on Gaming Morning Show. Check it. That is a very fast elevator. Do you have a Wonka Vader in there?
I do. It works very quickly. It was completely accidental, too. I didn't want it to go too fast, and then it just went fast.
It's amazing.
No, it's crazy.
Just got down in
Crazy.
that newsroom real fast, so works for me. Jack says, bacon meatballs, Women's Day, ska, bands, words. Am I right? Jack, what are you talking about?
That was true.
Jack, are you just typing random things on your keyboard? Although I'd be very interested in a ska band, so ska bands were great.
Yeah, that makes meatballs.
Notice there's no punctuation between those. It's Women's Day ska bands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd check it out.
So is Women's Day the name of the ska band, or?
That's the type of ska they play. They would play Women's Day ska.
Oh, I got the impression that maybe they only play on International Women's Day. So it's like a once-a-year event.
No, it's like a subgenre.
Oh. Okay. Turbo said, we never named the animals on the farm, but I recall my dad calling them some colorful names when tending them.
Blue, orange. That's weird.
Here, Blue. That pig sounds an awful lot like a TV show. Other pig's name is Joe.
Why is that a pig with cartoon?
We keep discovering Blue's Clues, but they just keep working out to please don't eat me.
Downs goes, when we had litters of puppies, we would name them colors depending on their birth color, or birth order, excuse me, just for tracking purposes. Wait, like we're using like a alphabetical, like apple green, beige, cactus.
I like when you go for like really complicated sounding names, as opposed to like red and blue and orange and green. Beige. I'm gonna call this one Bo. This one is mauve. Burnt orange.
You could just, use the like Crayola color names.
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, still can't believe that's a official crayon color.
It's a pretty distinct color.
Maybe if you use Velveeta. When's the last time you had Velveeta shells and cheese? Yeah, it's been a while.
As an adult, I can't bring myself to make it. I just remember the Velveeta blocks. Like, it was so gross. It jigged. Cheese shouldn't jiggle.
Cheese Jello.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like a Jello mold with cheese.
See, I used to like Velveeta shells and cheese because it was so much creamier, but then when I learned why, it makes sense.
It's good. Oh no, it's because it's made with plastic.
Downs goes, it was to do with showing position rosette colors. All I remember is red was first.
What?
I don't think I understand what you're talking about, Downs.
Yeah, no, this is like red cow.
I'm at a loss. Maybe it's rainbow.
They spell Roy G. Biv different in England?
Man, I was watching Welcome to Earth with Will Smith, and he talked about Roy B. Whatever you just said.
Roy G. Biv.
Yeah, he's like, that's how my grandma taught me about the colors of the rainbow.
That's when they were under the ocean, right?
Yeah.
That was so crazy, and all they saw was blue. His red shirt turned blue.
Blue, like from Blue's Clues again?
Yeah, and they're just like going. And the guy driving the sub was like, "Show your
Meatball Son?
Yeah, no, we started watching that episode yesterday, and I mean, Will looked genuinely concerned for his life.
Very, very. I was cracking up hard.
Well, the best part is, I mean, they opened that just as you should. They build all the tension with Will looking at this like plastic dome bubble about to go underwater, and he goes, I think I should mention, I'm not a big fan of water. And he was about to go meters underwater, so. Jack goes, when will we have another Downs and Miss Theo scene, or is that an After Dark show? None of those. But if you want to catch JF Downs, JF Downs is streaming there. Miss Theo will be with us on Friday, and you can catch GMS After Dark later today with special guest Rob Kovacs. Quiet is here, though, which is exciting. Good moron to you, Quiet.
Good moron.
My takeaway of the day is this morning show is sponsored by Nick Jr. All right, so Downs goes, well, when you take the dog to a dog show and it wins, you get a red rosette. Second, I think, was blue, and yellow was in there as well. Oh, you're talking about, like, the ribbons.
But I thought blue ribbon was the one. Isn't that like?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, blue ribbon's supposed to be first place.
Our dog show's different.
Probably because they're dogs. They don't want to show favoritism to blue.
Well, either that or we're talking, like, white flapjacks or a snack bar and not pancakes over there. Like, it could be a UK thing.
You guys have red over there, Dan? Or is it called something else?
You have red.
All right, so based on these dog show rosettes that I can purchase for 7.74 of the curly L thingies, red is first place, blue is second place, yellow is third place, green is fourth place, pink is fifth place, and I'm assuming it's purple and not blue a second time is sixth place.
Really?
Also, sixth place.
So what is the most popular dog show in the UK?
The Queen now.
Nice.
Does Lassie have a dog show?
Does Lassie have a dog show?
That's
We're losers. Check that out. Because it's time to do birthdays. This day in gaming history. 6:50 on the West Coast, 9:51 now out on the East Coast, 2:51 for those watching GMS in the UK. Our big dog show is called Crufts.
I think you're just making words.
No, that sounds made up.
Yeah, that's not.
What
It's
are
not
those?
a real thing.
What are those things that my kid was eating at your house that came out of the freezer with the peanut butter and jelly in it?
Uncrustables.
Okay, so
Same thing.
so the small dog show in the UK is the Uncrustables.
Wow.
Great.
Would you look at that?
What it
Crufts is an international dog show held annually in the United Kingdom. Organized and hosted by the Kennel Club, it is the largest show of its kind in the world.
Wow. When does it take place?
It was first formed in 1891.
But like what time of year?
In 1891. I'm gonna guess the spring.
Processing.
I mean, all I know
Processing.
is whenever it is, it's screaming watch party.
Fantastic Four, B-Movie, Legends of the Hidden Temple, every MCU movie, Hackers, Pride and Prejudice, and Zombies, Frozen 2, Christmas comes to the Packland.
Tomorrow.
Is it really tomorrow?
It's March 10th through the 13th.
All right, Sunday finale. Join us in Discord. We're watching the Crufts. We're going to see who's going to walk away with a red rosette.
Oh boy.
My
Dad,
favorite
are you gonna
Prince
be in
song.
it?
I'm gonna buy tickets. I'm coming to the UK.
Nice.
I'll buy Downs tickets.
All right. I need to hear more buzz about this. In fact, coming up tomorrow, unless it doesn't start yet, depends. I mean, the UK a little ahead of us, so maybe it will. Sean will have his first ever Crufts Dog Show update for you on Gaming Morning Show.
All right.
Someone's gonna win a red rosette. All right. Today's birthday is this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know because we would love to celebrate with you. Singer-songwriter Jeffrey Osborne is 74 today. Was part of the group LTD, which began a musical career in 1970. Or Jeffrey began in 1970. 74 today for Jeffrey Osborne. Today is also actress Juliette
Binoche.
I'm getting a word from my producer in my ear that it's Binoche.
Binoche.
Turns 58. Did you sense that I was intimidated by that last name?
A little bit. The deer in the headlights look kind of gave it away.
Maybe this calm, collected look that I had?
Yep, that one right there.
Good.
Somebody help me.
Fun fact, twice nominated for Oscars for Best Actress roles.
Which means we get to
They
play.
really changed the wording. They changed the wording around there.
Oh, instead of nominated twice.
Yeah.
Well, it's good news because you get a chance to play
Hardy or not Hardy?
Oscars edition. How many wins for Juliette Binoche? Mike, lock in your answer.
0.
Sean, lock in your answer.
I'm gonna say 1 just to be different.
It's like Price is Right rules. All right, what's the answer?
Okay, we're looking at Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
She in the year 2000, she was nominated for Best Actress in Chocolat, did not win. In 1996, nominated for Best Supporting Actress in The English Patient, and she won.
Nice.
Bob likes it.
Good job, Bob.
You're welcome.
Look at that. I honestly, this was the fastest, more fast than I would have imagined we would have gotten a correct answer in this brand new game of Hardy or Not Hardy Oscars edition.
I felt pretty good that it was 0, but
Yep. And also, why wouldn't they mention that in the copy? So, actor Emmanuel Lewis turns 51 today.
once
Webster.
appeared on a celebrity episode of Weakest Link.
Why isn't the fun fact that he was a Webster? I mean, they usually go to the like low hanging fruit every time.
That's
this
a low
time-
fringing hoot.
Correct. Also, I thought he was dead, but it turns out that was the other little guy, Gary Coleman.
Happy birthday, Emmanuel Lewis.
You're so weird. And you're not Gary Coleman.
Fun fact. Emmanuel Lewis is not Gary Coleman.
Oh my gosh.
Actor Oscar Isaac is 43 today.
Beautiful.
He's gonna be in Moon Knight, which comes out in 2 weeks, a week.
That's coming so soon.
But he's apparently also gonna be the lead in the film adaptation of the video game Metal Gear Solid. So he's gonna be Snake.
I'm okay with that too.
He's great.
We actually have audio. This is exclusive to Gaming Morning Show. When Oscar Isaac was told that Oscar Isaac was going to be the lead in Metal Gear Solid, Sean actually has the audio cut with the live reaction. Thank you very much, Oscar.
Great.
Oscar Isaac was also fantastic in Dune.
He's just great in everything he does. He was great in Star Wars, and that wasn't a great movie.
Gotta watch Dune.
Yeah.
Dune.
Want to come over and watch it right now?
Rapper Chingy is 42 today, same age as NBA's Matt Barnes, also 42. I don't know if anyone recalls Matt Barnes, whilst playing for the Orlando Magic, tried to fake the ball into Kobe Bryant's face, and Kobe did not react.
I've seen that many times.
Yeah.
It's a good clip.
The rumor has it that Kobe Bryant, because that happened, actually recruited Matt Barnes to play for the Lakers shortly after.
That's really funny.
Saying something to the effect of like, anyone who has the to do that
Cojones.
to me, yeah, needs to be on my team. Yes. Whoever has the Oscar, nope, never mind. Actress Brittany Snow turns 36 today.
Great. She was in Guiding Light. Neat.
Okay. Rapper Bow Wow is 35 today.
He's no longer Lil. He's just Bow Wow.
It's just a couple years away from being Big Bow Wow.
Big Bow Wow. Yippee-yow-yippee-yay.
Actress Sierra Ramirez turns 27 today.
She got a really good fun fact. She may be the person that owns bacon because she's originally from Houston, Texas.
The owner of the Crisp P. Bacon?
Maybe it may have. It all comes back. It all comes back to me now.
We've got a drummer birthday.
It's Shannon Leto's birthday from 30 Seconds to Mars. 52.
Where'd
Is
he go?
that Leto? Because isn't Jared Leto 30 Seconds to Mars?
Yeah.
Were they married or related?
Probably. I don't know.
K-Laugh!
And I'm pretty sure Shannon is a boy. Because he's got a...
Yeah, it's my bad.
Yeah. It's Jordan Klepper from The Daily Show. He's 43. One of the funniest guys there. Also,
They're brothers.
calling Austin Attack. I don't think she likes this band, but guitarist Chad Gilbert of Newfound Glory is 41. Ooh, and keyboardist Ben Tanner of Alabama Shakes. He's 39. I got the Alabama Shakes. I don't know if that's how it goes, but I'm sure it's close. You know, whatever. It's also Amerigo Vespucci's historical birthday. Man, America is named after. Amerigo Vespucci.
It's Bobby Fischer's birthday. Chess master.
Hello, Bobby Fischer.
Did you
What's
ever-
that movie? Searching for Bobby Fischer? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
What are they looking for? Just leave him alone. Just
K-Laugh,
leave him alone.
is Shannon Leto related to Jared Leto? Jarrett?
Yep, they're brothers.
Okay. Thank you, Caleb. And Mike. Did either of you ever get into chess?
No.
Define get into.
Play it for
Money?
a longer period of time. Like, you played it for months in a row.
No.
Okay.
Fun story though. I did teach my cousin how to play chess when he was young, and I was a manny for them when I was 16. And he was like 4 or 5, and I taught him to play chess, and he fell in love with it, and he became like a world champion chess player for a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah. And not because of what I taught him, because I suck at chess, but
I mean,
at
he
least
couldn't have gotten to where he was without you.
well, yeah, if you didn't whip my butt all the time.
You gave
There's nothing
him,
like getting humbled by a 5-year-old.
as I say, you gave him the confidence to pursue it.
Yeah, something. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm
Good moron!
Culty Vibes is here. It's time for This Day in Gaming History. From 1996, Nintendo announced the delay in introducing the Nintendo 64 in Japan until June due to lack of chips and delays in software development. I didn't know we had a great chip shortage in the mid-90s.
Although this was due to actual like potato chips. They were having a hard time working after hours because of lack of snacks.
They kept getting the bags and they were crushed, so they just had dust. So they're like,
Yeah.
nope, not working without real chips.
Yep.
We'll have later survey results of Nintendo's favorite types of chips. In the year 2000, Nintendo agrees to supply protective sports gloves to American owners of the Mario Party video game from the Nintendo 64. The Attorney General's Office of New York had complained to the company after hearing many reports about children being injured playing the game.
The year 2000?
Yep.
What?
Does
The
anyone...
original Mario Party
Protective
had
gloves?
a bunch of mini games that you had to, the joystick, you had to spin it in a circle. And so kids would put their hand on and spin it in a circle. And then they were getting like blisters on their hands. And so
Oh.
Nintendo was like, here's gloves. Don't do that.
Here's a glove.
Does anybody have one of those original gloves? I'd love to see what they came up with. That'd be good. 2004, Konami releases Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes for GameCube. 2005, and San Francisco Game Developers Conference is held. International Game Developers Association prevents the 5th Annual Game Developers Choice Awards. In 2008, Nintendo releases Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii. Square Enix in 2010 puts out Final Fantasy XIII for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. And in 2010, Capcom releases the Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. All right, next hour, we have a top 10 list for you, so we're excited to share that with you. We will also have Sports! Downs goes, I got lost there one year and got free toys from Pedigree Chum, that's what I just read, because I was crying. And Jack goes, hang on, Ryan dumps on me for having a new dictionary, and then Bob has a word salad and gets away with it. It's unfair.
Bob is good with it.
Sorry. That's the rules, apparently. So, all right, stick with us. We will have more on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. It'll be resuming in just a little bit. March 9th, 2022. It's the Weekend of the Week edition on Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.
Hi, I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs. But now, thanks to GMS, you can listen to these one-of-a-kind sound effects with our special edition 16 CD, 35 cassette tape, 1 Laserdisc set. For the first time, you can own Austin saying beach.
Beach.
Plus, who can forget Austin makes a car
What
noise?
sound do cars make? Vroom, vroom.
Or that time that Austin tried to make the noise a dodgeball makes.
And then like a ball, like, pit, like.
No.
I was trying to make like a dodgeball sound.
And if you order now, we'll include the best of Grimm sound effects at no additional charge.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Grimm! Get the best of Austin Attack's special effects collection by sharing random cat pictures in our Discord. Please keep in mind this collection is fictitious, and you'll never actually receive anything, except our love. And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the Weekend of the Week edition, Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. It is Hefty Goof, Sports.Gaming. It's the Look, it's Myko, and Delilah. Good morning to you, pup dog.
Did you say hi? No? Oh, God, your breath smells.
Ugh.
All right, you go lay with your sister.
But I don't want to.
Good gravy. I was looking all over the house for Dixie, and she's just laying right here in her bed. Yeah. I was like, hey, Dixie, where are you? And she comes, like, running out, and I was like, oh, you were with me. Cool.
Just follow your nose.
Follow my nose. What?
To the
My
smell.
nose smells great.
Dr. Squatch soap.
We don't use Dr. Squatch for that.
Do they make a pets line?
No, but I'll go ahead and I'll recommend that.
What are you bathing in right now with your Dr. Squatch soap?
Tell us more, Mike.
I just changed it. I just the grapefruit IPA one is what I just switched to. Yeah, I went from the bay rum to the pine tar to this one, to the grapefruit IPA.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you have like bay rum just hanging out?
What do you mean?
Like if we wanted a shipment of bay rum, could you just send it to us?
I definitely don't have any bay rum just hanging about.
Oh, I actually just remembered I have something to send you.
I have the bay rum deodorant as well. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
You can save money. Go to Myko on Twitch, and you can subscribe. Also, you can go to Dr. Squatch. Use DiscBrick10 to save 10% on your first purchase. Mike is kind enough to have donated some of Mike's emote slots to Gaming Morning Show. So we actually have our own emotes that you can use if you're watching us on Twitch. You can go to Look, It's Myko. When's the next time you're streaming? Do you have a plan for that?
Friday. Right. Well, outside of tonight, obviously. Friday night I'll be back on. It's my normal schedule, Fridays and Sundays.
Yeah, tonight is GMS After Dark with Luke and Smyko. Start at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time on our GMS platforms. This week, Rob Kovacs is going to be there. Music, fun, and games with Rob, talented musician and Twitch streamer. Find out more at gamingmorningshow.tv. All right, at 7:14. Today we're asking you about meatballs. Coming up in just a sec, we're going to tell you about a list. These aren't your grandmother's balls of meat. Here are 29 ways to spice up those meatball recipes. They don't tell us much about them, but dab neg it. Do they look yummy?
Yep.
Okay. According to nationaldaycalendar.com, apparently there is a bunch of variety of meatballs. For example, you could have Swedish meatballs.
Ikea meatballs, they're called.
I actually would believe that. I would believe that everyone has made Swedish meatballs so synonymous with IKEA, at least in the U.S., that I could totally believe people don't actually know they're Swedish meatballs anymore. It's like the Kleenex of meatballs.
You're not wrong, yeah.
There's meatball subs, as we've talked about. Meatball pizzas. Has anyone ever had a meatball pizza?
No, but I would try it.
I mean, they'd have to be halved or something so that they lay flat
They're
on
really
the pizza.
good. Yeah. We have it occasionally. We'll put them on our pizzas, and they're pretty good.
I mean, I would think I'd prefer maybe a meatball calzone.
That is also very good.
Yeah, kind of have
Those
everything.
aren't the same thing.
A calzone is not a pizza.
This also said turkey meatballs and lamb meatballs. At this point, I think you're kind of splitting hairs.
Lamb meatballs are really tasty. We do homemade gyros, and we use lamb meatballs because you can buy them at Trader Joe's. And you cut those up, kind of slice, and you put them in the pita bread with the homemade tzatziki sauce. Delicious.
You can also try porcupine meatballs, which have rice in them.
What? Is it made out of porcupines?
I think they call them porcupine because of the rice makes little spikes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
They're spiky.
I love eating things that'll make my mouth bleed.
Does rice does rice usually make your mouth bleed?
Oh, you have to when you cook it. Oh, I gotcha.
The porcupine needles really soften up when they're in the oven for 30 minutes.
My bad.
So please don't eat porcupine needles. Please don't. National League Calendar goes on to say we can't put a number of ways of varieties, nor can we limit how many you put on your plate. One giant meatball will more than satisfy, but a bowl full of smaller ones is easy to share. And we've already pointed out their variety is unquestionably a selling point. Not only do meatballs allow for variety, but did we mention how flexible they are? Didn't know meatballs were so limber.
Those meatballs are doing yoga.
What's a meatball downward dog look like? Meatballs move from appetizer to side dish to main dish quite easily. Meatballs can be made the night before and put in the crock pot or days before and kept in the freezer.
Sure, yeah.
I definitely prefer small bite-sized meatballs instead of large ones. Like if someone's like, hey, you want spaghetti and meatballs? And they bring me a plate of spaghetti with one meatball on top. That's not what I wanted.
So much work.
They just throw it on the ground. Another one.
Smaller this time.
I mean, I'll admit the ones that you make for Super Bowl, which you said are the store-bought, throw them in barbecue sauce, all that stuff. I think those are the right size. Yeah. They have to be appetizer size.
Yep.
I was thinking about it, and this is just happening now, and I realized we've been playing this game for a year. I should take some time and learn how to fly.
No.
Because I just tried it there, and
Are you doing it right now? Because it's kind of entertaining to watch.
well, I was trying to figure out.
Flop around.
Well, you got to hold the button, but you have to be angled upward. So
Which button? slide jump button.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you're flying.
Okay, all right.
Sideways, but you're flying.
I don't know how I'm gonna hit the ball whilst doing that, but I'll figure it out. So,
One step at a time.
everyone say goodbye
Just
to
gotta get in the air.
everyone say goodbye to Jack. He's got to go teach a class.
No, Jack. Stay here with
Just
the
put the show on.
Yeah, we have lots of things. We have takeaways every day that were pretty okay.
Do they want to learn about Madagascar? We can go back into that.
Actually,
I'm a doctor
we'll
and
close.
have a math degree. I can teach something.
I actually would really like it if we could tell the kids about Madagascar. That would be helpful. So that
Actually, Jack, can you ask them how many people live in Madagascar and then report back? That'd be really. I'm curious.
you're going to try to poll Jack's students to see how much they know.
Yeah. See how bad I should.
I would love to see like a Madagascar question. Oh, I held the wrong button, or I was gonna fly and get that.
This is starting to sound like Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, but it's just look, it's my Go versus Jack's class.
Oh, what a fun game!
I do it. Whatever.
I think, to be fair, Mike is pretty smart, so I think we should do, like, we each have to take the category that we're the worst at, and then go up against Jack's class. Like, I'll take the math questions.
Madagascar.
I'll take anything related to spelling.
We can do pronunciation for time.
Oh yeah.
Who can? I almost said pronunciate. That would be.
Well, you know that I'm bad at that, and so if I'm sitting here saying I'm worse at math, just imagine how bad at math I am. If I happen to unexpectedly miss one of my passes or something in this game, just know it's because I'm working on my flying.
Gotcha.
It's not because I'm looking at chat.
Well, now you'll be looking at chat whilst flying.
Quiet is happy to report that they are delicious, but it is pizza adjacent for calzones. There is also a meatball restaurant in Orlando, and that was featured on Diners,
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
No, it was Diners, Dive-ins, and Drives. Yeah, the meatballs
You
are
have to
pretty
send
good.
that to me. Quiet. I almost called you names. Because in 3 weeks from right now, I'll be there.
You'll have to wave to my sister.
Gotcha. Or just give me her address and I'll
Just show up.
Oh no!
Were you flying?
Yes. Yes.
Just knock on her door and give her like if you're staying in a hotel, take the pad of paper and write "hi" on it, hand it to her, and be like, "This is from Sean," and then walk away.
If she have like a favorite food, I'll just bring like a favorite takeout place. Just bring her some of that, and that'll be the end of it. She'll be like, what?
Did you order DoorDash? No. Did you? I used to have a retail job, and my sister lived in a place that was pretty like well visited by tourists, and worked at like a bar near there. So I would give my business card and say, "Hey, go to this bar and hand this card, and you'll get a free drink." And she actually had someone follow through with it. It was like, "You owe me $8." I was like, "Okay, fair enough." Oh, I held the wrong button again. It'd be easier if like you could double tap the X, and then the boost would happen. I know that makes no sense in the context of this game, but it just, my instinct is to double tap that to start flying. Yes! Oh, I almost got it. This is a fun little side mission I'm on here. We got list of the day coming up next.
Oh god. Oh hey, we're playing against a Faze. Look at that.
The Snoop Dogg?
It's gotta be. No one else is Faze. No, hit the robot!
You do go through your boost a lot faster when trying to fly. Woohoo!
We did it.
We're so good at this game, it's nuts.
You are one of life's winners.
Thank you, Bob. It is 7:25 West Coast time. It is 10:25 out east, and it is 3:25 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Wow, you could hear that. Superphonic just heard that. It was like, hey. It was like a sounding call, from Anchorman. It was like, well, apparently Jack's not going to let us stay on in Jack's classroom, so.
Ooh.
Ooh, worst teacher ever.
Welcome to Radio 101, Jack's class. We're glad you're here. We are a morning radio show that plays games. And if you would like to become a Patreon subscriber, you can. Patreon.com/gaming morning show. Big thanks to all of our Patreon subs enjoying a subiversary this week. That includes the likes of Dr. Chick, Wallstormer, I am JF Downs, and hey, it's Brendan_TTV. If you would like to become one, they start at $1. Subscription tier costs less than a Twitch subscription. Find out more at patreon.com/gaming morning show. It's called the Meatball Shop, Mike says quiet. Although it's not very close to where I assume you'll be staying, you should absolutely have Gringos Locos. If you can, though, they have the best tacos and burritos.
Oh. I love those. They're so good.
Not a fan of tacos?
Tacos and burritos. I love tacos
Okay.
and burritos.
That just seemed like completely unexpected. I was aghast.
No, I adore those. So we'll definitely take a look.
Good.
Oh, bummer. I looked up the Meatball Shop because it sounds like it's not near Disney, but I was hoping it was not near Disney in the same direction as my sister. And then I was gonna be like, you should just go get meatballs and I don't know, take her meatballs. But it's not the same direction.
Like when you say take her meatballs, do you mean like bring her meatballs or like go to her house and like walk into her freezer and be like,
these are mine now.
Like these meatballs, thank you.
Just whatever you
Sean
do.
said I could have these.
Whatever you do, just film it, please. That's all we ask. Downs does point out, thank you for keeping stats here. Not lost a game since we started learning how to fly.
Also, I was able to play with you guys this morning. That was fun.
An update of
I see
size.
Sean's trying to take credit.
Sean, you're already the winner, okay? Jeez.
What are we clapping for?
For you, you're the
I'm
winner.
not clapping.
Oh, I'm not gonna clap.
Not gonna clap for myself. Scott Chick was having me sing too.
That guy's overrated.
I believe I can fly. All right, let's go to BuzzFeed. This is a list of the day because today is Meatball Day, National Meatball Day. We are asking you, how do you like your meatballs? Or do you have any meatball alternatives to suggest? Rachel Sanders wrote this list back in March of 2014. 29 exciting ways to eat meatballs. And we'll start with number 1.
One.
Ooh, good place to start.
I'd like to make a proposition.
Listening.
I think we should put 5 minutes on the clock and see if we can get through all 29 of these.
Just a sec.
I second that motion.
Okay.
Especially since there's not lengthy descriptions.
Just a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Stand by.
Can I sit? Do I have to stand by? So, Sean, I was playing with my Steam Deck, and I have sounds now, too. I should run it through voice mod, and then we can just annoy the holy heck out of Ryan.
Do it.
Only annoy me and our audience. Other than that, though,
The audience will love it.
I believe I can. All right. As you requested,
You should get this sound effect.
as you requested, 6 minutes on the clock.
6 minutes. Wow.
Some of us have a 6-minute timer ready to go. So 6-minute timer. And
5 minutes on the clock, but we have to wait 1 minute, please.
5, 4, 3, 2.
wait, do we have like music for this?
For 6 minutes, that noise.
This is a little too sad.
This.
Great. Yep.
No.
Perfect.
You know what? I like whoever suggested Down said Wienerina. We'll put Wienerina in the background.
Perfect.
So here we
Put it
go.
on.
We have it on the board. 6 minutes. Why do I still hear the sad music?
Pressing.
There we go.
5, 4,
It's
3,
not music.
2, 1.
Here we go. There it is. All right. Number 1, meatball biscuit sliders. So imagine biscuits on the outside of meatballs. That's a meatball slider.
2.
Number 2, meatball sub macaroni and cheese. Imagine just meatballs on macaroni and cheese and call it a sub for some reason. No bread in sight.
Well, it's because there's mozzarella on there too. Number 3, mozzarella stuffed buffalo chicken meatballs. Ooh, you put some mozzarella cheese inside them balls of meat. Put it in your mouth.
4.
Spaghetti and meatball soup. This just sounds like way too saucy spaghetti and meatballs.
There's a lot of
5.
sauce in there.
Number 5, scallion meatballs with soy ginger glaze. These look too fancy.
6.
Oh, this is interesting. Quinoa meatball sliders. If it has quinoa in it, it's automatically healthy. Yep.
Probably not true, but
7.
those actually do look delicious. Next, number 7 is Ikea meatballs. Some have called these Swedish meatballs.
8.
Number 8 is grilled Middle Eastern meatballs. These look pretty tasty. They look like they have some sort of it's presented on a lettuce leaf with some sauce on top.
I think that's probably tzatziki.
That's what my guess too.
9.
Me too, sauce expert.
Chicken Parmesan meatballs, which looks an awful lot like the submarines, the meatball sub thing. Yeah, they're just
1.
not with mac and cheese this time.
0.
Kimchi tofu meatball soup. It's like a stew, and then there's some meat in there, but they're made out of tofu. No, wait, there's tofu in there as well with meatballs, and it's a stew with an egg on top.
Probably
1.
also too. It's a lot of tofu.
1.
Number 11 is cheddar sausage balls. I'm assuming there's cheddar and sausage.
Inside the balls.
1. 2.
Italian wedding soup, which is just the soup with meatballs. Actually, I think meatballs are an Italian wedding soup, so it's just that. Great.
1. 3.
Sorry, Scott Chick. Wienerina wasn't cooperating with Bob, so we had to go to something else. Pork meatball banh mi.
Yep, banh you.
Yes. It's like a different type of sandwich, and it has marinara and Moz set up. That's feeling stale, so you switch to pork meatball banh mi. Okay.
1. 4.
14 is chicken parmesan meatball casserole. This is basically what it sounds like. It has some noodles and it's in a casserole dish, and it looks pretty okay.
Actually, looks
1.
really good.
5.
Spicy albondigas stew. It's some tortilla soup for people who mean business. So you could probably just call it tortilla soup with meatballs.
What does it mean business?
1. 6.
Makes sense. Are they running out of captions halfway through? Rice noodle salad with pork meatballs. This looks like it's cold, and if it's cold, I don't want it.
This does
One,
look this
seven.
suspicious of coldness. Lazy meatball shakshuka. Why is it lazy? Shakshuka means tomato sauce, eggs, cheese, and a skillet, sometimes referred to as Bamf brunch.
1, 8.
Barbecue comfort meatballs. The caption says, "Oh yes, officer, this is my comfort meatball. I never travel without it." You could probably also have this with your comfort crab that you got at the store.
1, 9.
I once had Banff brunch up at Banff in Canada. It's a place you can go. That's number 19 is supersized meatballs with marinara. So you remember when we debuted spaghetti and meatball soup? This is the same kind of idea, but less soup and bigger meatballs.
2,
This is 1
0.
meatball. This is the one you sent back.
Yeah, this is the one I specifically don't want. That's a big meatball.
Yeah.
Number 20, mini meatball and roasted red pepper pizza. This
yummy.
sounds delicious.
Yes.
Or the opposite of jumbo. That works too.
2, 1.
Caesar salad, but with meatballs.
Are the last 8 on this list just throw meatballs in something?
2, 2.
Spicy mini meatball grilled cheese. This also sounds amazing. Take a grilled cheese, you throw some meatballs in there, and then you take it.
Put it on a pancake.
That part you don't have to do.
2, 3.
Number 23, red Thai meatball curry. This is red curry, but with meatballs.
Okay, yep.
2,
Oh,
4.
I got crock pot buffalo chicken meatball subs. That does sound pretty fantastic.
Maybe they thought
2,
people
5.
would stop paying attention after 20, and so they just started repurposing things. Beef stroganoff meatballs. It's basically beef stroganoff.
2, 6.
26, meatball subs with caramelized onions. This is just a meatball sub, but now they've added caramelized onions.
2, 7.
Spring minestrone with chicken meatballs, which is just minestrone with meatballs.
2, 8.
Deep dish meatball pizza.
2, 9.
Turkey sriracha meatballs.
Ding, ding, ding.
We did it! Right before the buzzer! And it wasn't a buzzer. There it is. Okay. Well,
There you go. Oh man.
I feel like that could have been a 19 numbered list.
Yeah. It was fun though.
Downs.
Those pizzas on the list looked delicious.
Downs goes cereal,
did.
but
They
with
did.
meatballs. What was your favorite one, Mike?
All of them.
Wow, are you that
Actually,
hungry?
no. The grilled cheese one
Mm-hmm.
is
Yes.
what we'll be making for dinner.
That looked pretty delicious. The casserole, the chicken parmesan meatball casserole, that actually looks really tasty.
Will you
Yeah.
will you send the grilled cheese thing to Hefty Wife and Sports Doc Wife and Sports Doc Mom-in-Law and Hefty Mom-in-Law?
Mail it to them.
Just could you take a picture of it and then say Sunday?
yeah.
Because I'm tied up till Sunday. So.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm actually making those Saturday afternoon. Sorry.
Gosh,
You're the
rough.
the worst. There you go. These aren't your grandmother's balls of meat. Here are 29 ways to spice up those meatball recipes. They don't tell us much about them, but Dab Nugget, do they look yummy?
Yummy.
Top of the Mora.
Dungeon Meowster KJ is here. Says, I love shakshuka.
Bamf.
Let's go up to Banff and have some Banff brunch.
I'd love to go to Bamf.
Okay.
What are you doing Saturday?
Stop it. Downs goes, could have been 19, but when you were paid per entry, it was just the right amount.
Well, they wrote 10 good ones because they know that we only do 10 usually, and
Yeah.
so they just phoned in the rest, and we
They
did
were,
them all this
they were
time.
panicking after
Really caught them off guard.
No,
They're like, all right, they got through 10, and then we're like 11, and someone there was like, oh god, they're doing more.
Very good
Oh no.
It's not okay.
Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it.
It is now 7:39 out on the West Coast. Let's see what Look It's Mike-O is tracking at this hour.
Oh, hey there. Welcome to the upstairs
You got back
news
in?
studio. No, this is the one. This is Megan's newsroom. She just let me borrow it.
Thanks, Megan.
However, we like pokey things here, and this man likes pokey things a little too much. A Georgia man. Well, this is also according to Nicole Carpenter from Polygon. Tells us a Georgia man has been sentenced to 36 months in prison, 3 years after using COVID-19 relief money to purchase a rare Charizard Pokemon card. The Department of Justice, or the DOJ, announced the sentencing in a news release issued Monday. The man, 31-year-old Vinath Odzamine, was awarded an economic injury disaster loan, or an EIDL, for $85,000 after claiming to own a small business that supported 10 employees. These loans were created as part of Congress's pandemic relief plan and intended to be used for business to pay workers and rent. Once Odzamine got the money, however, the DOJ, or Department of Justice, said he used $57,789 of it to buy a Charizard card. That's a Pokemon. A card matching this description, a first edition shadowless and holographic Charizard Pokemon card with a 9.5 gem mint rating, was sold at the PWCC, or the Pretty Wet Consulate of Canines, marketplace for that price in late December. U.S. District Court Judge Dudley H. Bowen also ordered Odzamine to pay $10,000 on top of the $85,000 in restitution and sentenced to 3 years in prison. He will have 3 years of supervised release after the 3 years in prison. Odzamine has also agreed to turn the Charizard Pokemon card over to prosecutors.
As
Back to
should
you.
happen, if you think about it.
Poor guy.
I don't know if I've
Pokemon.
ever been so captivated by one of your stories before.
That was a pretty good story.
Yeah?
I was really locked in the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing else was happening the entire time.
I can tell you, as a completely tangential thing, I hate when my chair's rocking mechanism locks up. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I noticed.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's something behind you.
It's my emotional support crab.
Is
He
he on
does
a
have
leash?
a knife, though. So there's...
Oh no!
That knife seems to
Sorry,
be in you.
Yeah, so he's very, very attached to it.
Let's look at Mike-O at this hour. Check in with another story same time in the 8 o'clock hour. Coming up.
How did you teach a crab to say the word "Give me all your money"?
It's like a lot. I just bought him from the store this morning and released him, so here he is. Hello.
So yeah, if you're not familiar, today is National Crab Meat Day. And so Look It's
Not
Mike-O
you.
is going to go to a store, just like with this one, the one that is definitely behind Mike-O right now holding the knife. And is going to find this crab and set it free in the store. Be free, crab!
Mike got confused. He thought it was National Meet a Crab Day.
Now this
Bacon's
one
now.
seems a little more far-fetched.
Yeah.
Is that bacon?
It's bacon. Yeah.
Crispy.
It's bacon.
Is there a well-known body of water near Houston?
I know, but when I press this button, it makes the thing go away. That's kind of fun.
It actually looks like your head is on the pig's body surfing right now. Top of the morning to you, Brendan. Thanks for being here for Gaming Morning Show.
Get your Dunkin' coffee.
You should. Who doesn't? Am I right?
You should also get your Dr. Squatch soap. They've just come out with a it just came out with a limited edition Batman soap with the Riddler as well. Really cool.
Yes, they have.
Super neat.
That person who just scored on you was actually shopping for Dr. Squatch as it was happening, so Mike did not want to stop the goal because that would have stopped the ability to buy the Dr. Squatch soap. Probably.
Mike didn't have the screen up is what actually happened.
Other than that, everything was working perfectly.
I was just shopping for things, no big deal. Just kidding.
It's all right. You weren't the one in position that was supposed to go for the ball. That was someone else.
I went for the ball.
Replay would beg to differ.
Are you serious? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit of a late jump there, so I went to try to save the goal.
Oh wow, I blew that guy up.
Brendan, I hope you're having a great day. Today on this morning radio show that plays games, we are asking folks on National Meatball Day, hey, where can we find superior meatballs or maybe meatball alternatives? Yeah, I like the roasted red pepper pizza on that list, and then that grilled cheese thing. Yeah, I'm on board to try. The meatball spaghetti soup is not necessary though.
Yeah, even as someone who likes soups, it doesn't look good. It just looks like a watery spaghetti with meatball.
Yeah, some added a little too much sauce.
Maybe that's what happened is they were making that list. And then someone's like, well, we should put, like, spaghetti and meatballs in it. Okay. Well, go ahead and send us a recipe. All right, I made it, but I add a little too much sauce. Oh.
Mike. I will say there's something that I enjoy making that we used to have at camp that I do occasionally for the kids. Usually when we do, like, a movie night or something, is pizza fondue. And it reminded me a lot of that, where you have pizza sauce and you put chunks of mozzarella in it, and then you make pizza dough in kind of like shaped like flatbreads, and then you rip it up and dip it into the pizza fondue, into the sauce. So it kind of reminded me of that, except with spaghetti and not as delicious.
Mike, you going the right way?
Yeah, why?
Okay, just making sure. Twice you hit the ball in the wrong direction.
Oh, no, yeah,
just making sure it was a strategic thing and not a confusion thing.
Name one time we've acted confused in this game.
Today? Or
Good morning.
Chris M.E. is here. Brendan has a funny meatball story for us, and it is not a euphemism. It's an actual funny story about meatballs.
Thank you for clearing that.
Dungeons & Dragons dinners on YouTube. With as much gluten-free product out in the world, meatballs are really hard to find gluten-free. Really? Oh, because probably meatballs have, like, breadcrumbs, right? Is that true?
I think so. Yeah. It's like the binder. Yeah, we got a funny little hat on this guy.
wow! We really went for a ride there.
Did you see we're playing someone named Mike?
I did.
And at the beginning of the game, I think he saw your name and he goes, "Bruh, my name is Mike."
Am I playing against myself?
He's like, look, it's Mike. Yeah, they are made with breadcrumbs as a binder. So yes, we were correct on that.
Just make them with not breadcrumbs.
That was dicey.
Dirt.
Yeah, I wonder what do you use as a binder alternative? Not being smart about kitchen stuff.
Well, you can find gluten-free breadcrumbs.
Do they work very well?
Yeah. We've done some, like we've done like just recently when we did fried fish tacos. We had some gluten-free panko for my wife's fish, and those turned out pretty good. But the issue is that's assuming you're gonna make them yourself. I think KJ's issue is that's your only option. You can't like find meatballs that are gluten-free. You could make meatballs that are gluten-free, but you can't just buy them. That'd be my assumption.
Brendan's funny story is my husband and I both are vegetarian, and we eat a decent amount of meat alternatives. Fake chicken, fake beef, what have you. My husband did the shopping at Trader Joe's once. When we were eating, he was like, "These are the best fake meatballs I've ever had. This is a Trader Joe's brand," or "This is a Trader Joe's brand?" Question mark. I grabbed the bag and flip it over, and he goes, "It's beef. The first ingredient is beef." It was that day we learned that meatless and meat-filled bags of frozen Trader Joe's meatballs are packaged exactly the same. Oh my gosh.
That's really funny.
Seems like a bad plan.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
I'm just loving these meatless meatballs.
It tastes just like the regular ones.
It's now 7:50 West Coast time, 10:51 now on the East Coast. Is 3:51 for those watching GMS in the UK. Join us this Sunday for the conclusion of the well-known Crufts Dog Show. We'll see who goes home in a red rosette. Driving my red rosette.
Oh,
Prince.
are you?
Perhaps you've heard of him. Dungeon Meowster KJ says, "Oh, I can make them, no problem. I don't want to." Oh no! Going back to the meatless thing. He was going on about it. These are amazing. Yeah, because it's cow, my love. These are amazing. Thank you. All right, 7:51. It's time for sports.
Sports.
I was talking to our good friend Ben last night. Ben is hanging out with journeyman podcast co-host Dan Straley, who's now in spring training in whatever way that you can when you're on a minor league contract, but you're invited to spring training. So it's working with people getting ready for the season, but it's not anyway. And Ben said last night that he was pretty confident that there would be a deal last night in baseball. So the Associated Press reports negotiators for locked out players in Major League Baseball bargained past midnight for the second time in a week at Commissioner Rob Manfred's Tuesday deadline to reach a deal preserving a 162-game season passed with no announcement.
Yep. Bunch of buttholes. Bunch. Yep, that's accurate. That's super, super accurate. They're going to take away baseball, and they may actually kill it this time. So there's nothing, I don't think, that can bring it back a whole lot, like Cal Ripken Jr. and the home run chase and those times. So yeah, I think congratulations, Rob Manfred. You will be the commissioner responsible for killing baseball. So way to go.
It could happen tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Meanwhile, although this probably is ill-timed, because Apple had an announcement yesterday, they are going to have something called Friday Night Baseball. It's a weekly doubleheader, Friday nights in 8 countries. When, this AP story writes, the regular season begins.
Did no one tell them?
Well, it's not just that. It's another attempt to kill baseball because these games will only be available on Apple TV, and you'll have to pay for them, and that means they will be out of their local market, so you won't be able to watch a game on Friday nights if you are one of the teams chosen to be on Friday Night Baseball. So that's really crappy. So yeah, thanks Major League Baseball, and try to just get more money for yourselves and not worry about us. So cool. Thanks, Rob Manfred. You twird.
I can't find the damn default Apple ringtone. I tried to do a bit and I can't figure out which one it used to be. So, because if you watch anything on Apple TV, you watch like Ted Lasso or something, it's just littered with the Apple ringtone. So, anyway.
Someone made the joke that they're really excited to watch their local team playing on Apple TV with Ted Lasso in the booth asking why I don't just kick the ball.
That's good. That's good. All right, there you go. There's some base. Hello. Yeah, this is the person who helps Tim cook. Yeah, what's that? Oh, we made the announcement about having exclusive things to do with Major League Baseball, and then you're saying they're not going to play this year? Well, we told them like 24 hours ago. Well, I don't know if Jason Sudeikis will go out there and just start playing baseball by himself. I know he's good at everything, but still. Okay, fine. I'll finally reach out to John Hamm. Thank you. He's alive looking. Downs goes, you need super baseball,
subjects.
like with more fireworks, multi-ball, speed rounds, and then Chris is saying they'll just televise the official Kate Zaid Memorial Baseball Classic.
Will that be broken up into countries, or how the teams work?
It may have to start like time zones. So Pacific time zone versus Mountain and Central time zone versus Eastern time zone.
You what?
Well, I don't know.
You can only have 3. You can't have 3 teams.
It's a round robin.
Are you gonna have enough people?
I mean,
Like someone
Yeah,
walking
it's
in the room behind you.
fine. It's fine.
Jason Sudeikis is just.
It's my
They're in
oldest.
the call's coming from in the house.
They're on spring break right now. They're working with the crab.
Meanwhile, yesterday in hockey, your Calgary Flames defeated in heartbreaking fashion to the Washington Capitals in Calgary. One of the only losses that Calgary's had at home in regulation in quite some time. 5-4 win for the Caps. Your Seattle Kraken defeated 6-4 by the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh.
And then yesterday, there was a trade. The Seattle Seahawks are going to send 9-time Pro Bowl quarterback Russell Wilson to your Denver Broncos. The Broncos are sending 3 players and much fewer draft picks than I expected that they would have to Seattle. So,
Congrats.
Exciting.
It's going to be exciting.
oh, and Aaron Rodgers is going to be back with the Packers.
For $8 bazillion.
It is non-disclosed how much money Aaron Rodgers is making. So,
$200 million,
sounds like a big number.
$153 million guaranteed.
They tried to disclose it, but the number was so big it wouldn't fit on the screen, so they just said it was not disclosed.
I also believe he is now the owner of Wisconsin. So,
welcome to Rogersville. We're next to Minnesota.
Top of the moron.
Ness is here, good moron. The best meatballs. Oh, well, when I used to go to the bar with my cousin when I was younger, the bar owner made the best meatballs. Sometimes the bar food snacks are pretty okay. Not gonna lie.
Bar snacks are pretty tasty.
Honestly, bar snacks are usually a lot better than not. So,
Downs is saying, in addition to Super Baseball, which I don't honestly dislike that idea, make it IPL Cricket. The more American than America, every game is like Super Bowl.
oh,
Caleb says, I could get behind watching cricket. Seems like a comfy sport. Okay, there you go. Next hour, we're going to play community games. We are also going to have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, clip of the day, and takeaways that were pretty okay. So pretty excited about the next hour of this award-winning program. Clip of the year. Everyone say goodbye to Sean. Sean's going to go do doctor stuff today on this weekend of the week.
bye, Dr. Sean. What?
Instant replay.
Oh my gosh.
Don't leave Bear out. We don't want Bear to get into things.
Oh no.
All right, everyone say goodbye to Bear. And
Bye to Bear.
hopefully Sean didn't have too much helium in his chair.
Oh boy.
We'll come back with more. It's Wednesday, March 9th, 2022 on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.
Take myself out of this game. It feels like hell. Remember to still be humble. When people ask what's going on around me. When people ask what's going on around me. Baby, here's my notice. I'm moving forward past this. Acting like I'm so fearless. Within reality.
when
go
you
back
need
to
coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee. Okay, it's not bad. It's good for you. But then afterwards, you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Yeah,
Dunkin'
Nautical-
coffee. Dunkin'
Nautical
coffee, you
state.
say?
didn't see that happening.
My favorite Dunkin' coffee is caramel black.
Oh, there you go. See,
Mm-hmm.
he's got the.
Caramel black. I'll talk about the caramel black for a period of time because it's caramel black, and I'm not stalling. You're stalling. It's Dunkin' Donuts cold brew. I can't talk.
Oh God.
Dunkin'
And I'm
Donuts,
kind of
you say?
partial to midnight black Dunkin' coffee.
When the rain pours down, when the day goes down, when it feels like we don't know who we are. Remember you have me by your side. We're always together. When the rain pours down, when the day goes down.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Community Games. Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for hanging out with us. Look, it's Maiko and Hefty Goof on this, the wonderful day that is known commonly by nearly everyone as the weekend of the week. It is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022.
I don't remember it ever being called the weekend of the week.
Very commonly referred to as. Yeah, I'll go to work, and I'll walk in, and someone will be like, "Hey, you know what day it is, right? It's the weekend of the week."
Oh, it's not usually what I get, but we'll go with it.
Okay. Well, maybe someday you could, in fact, like maybe today, the first person that you see who's not in your family, if you would be so kind as to look at them and be like, "Hey, happy March 9th. Hope your weekend of the week is going well."
Okay, I'll try that and see what happens.
Okay, nice. So there you go. We showed the clip of Once Upon a Time when trying to show how much I love Dunkin' Donuts and this midnight black cold brew coffee. How I accidentally Kool-Aid manned my backdrop.
Oh, yeah.
And Ness said
That was one of the best.
the curtain came down, illusion shat. Yeah. It's actually a green screen.
It's not real. Oh boy.
It's good to have everyone with us this morning. Let's do some official welcomes here in the 8 o'clock hour.
Hello to the Final Hour crew.
Final hour crew in full effect. Quiet I Am Gaming is here. Chris M. Yee is here.
A warm welcome for our Final Hour crew ambassador. Hey, it's Brendan_TTV.
Be sure to watch Brendan streaming tomorrow, Chris M. Yee streaming tonight. You can find both of our ambassadors to the Final Hour crew on twitch.tv. Lucy the First has been here for the whole entire show. Thank you for hanging out with us, Lucy. Dungeon Meowster KJ, Ness, IMJF Down, Superphonic, whose meetings are officially over and in fact kind of broke the lid off of the FHC a little bit early last hour. Thank you for doing that. Kalaf, Our ambassador, no, our head of research and development is here. Earthling Gaming is with us as well. So many folks hanging out on this edition of Gaming Morning Show, whether it's on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, or at gamingmorningshow.tv. Coming up this hour, we will share a story about Yellowstone tourists and one of the park's rarest animals. We have that story coming up for you. It is National Barbie Day, National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day, National Crab Meat Day, National False Teeth Day, National Get Over It Day, Panic Day, and National No Smoking Day. In addition to our topic of the day, National Meatball Day, which is us asking you, where can we find the best meatballs or meatball alternatives, Mike?
Meatballs. I like the meatballs.
Did you let the crab go?
No, he's just in the other room. Yeah. He asked if he could watch TV, and I was like, yeah, sure.
What does a crab like to watch on a weekend of the week morning?
Nat Geo likes the nature shows. Yeah.
Like Welcome to Earth with Will Smith?
He hasn't watched that one yet. He's watching some show about crabs. Yeah. I have to tell him to quiet down every once in a while, though, because he gets a little excited. I'm like, hey, just relax. Not on the couch. Yeah.
Fair.
Yep.
Danny is here. Hello, FHC.
Hello, FHC.
Thank you for being here with the final hour crew. Downs goes The Little Mermaid. Does the crab like The Little Mermaid?
He hasn't watched that yet. I'll have to boot that up for him and see what he thinks.
Do you remember the time that we discovered that the Little Mermaid song Under the Sea opens up very similarly to the Lion King's I Just Can't Wait to Be King? I
do remember that. That was National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day.
It sure was. One of my least favorite days of the day to date.
Another world.
Oh, Aladdin, a whole new world. We're mixing them all in today. Proud of you. Meatballs can be made in the crock pot. They can be, kept in the freezer. They're very easy to use. We shared 29 different ways to enjoy meatballs, and tonight, our good friend Look It's Mike O, after GMS After Dark, which starts at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, with Rob Kovacs as the guest, is going to make grilled cheese meatball sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. Well, it'll be before, because East Coast.
Oh, you're going to have dinner before GMS After Dark. That makes sense.
Well, yeah, otherwise it's like 9 o'clock.
Listen, I've played enough games with the one, the only Chris and me that I thought everybody eats dinner at like 10 p.m. at night.
So this summer, my family is going to Michigan for a couple of days for the 4th before I will go up and join them in all likelihood. And I already can tell that I will be eating somewhere between 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. dinner on those days. So I've already got that part figured out. Like whenever I'm by myself, time is like gone, and I have the Chris M.E. timing. Where you're like, oh crap, it's 11:30. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Yeah,
that was a very narrow window for you to fit dinner into, between 3 and 11.
Yeah. When you have kids, they make it easier to remember when dinner time is, because at 5 they go into the whole, when's dinner? What are we having for dinner? Hey, when's dinner? Are we eating? That's my favorite. Are we eating dinner? Like, nope, not tonight. What?
Excuse me, I have an inquiry for you, please.
I'd be okay with that, but
then
or they come up to you and they're like, "I'm hungry." I'm like, great. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. I'm like, I hate you.
Oh no. I mean, my kids start going to grab snacks at like 5:15. It's almost like it's a threat, where it's like, if you don't feed me dinner, I'm gonna eat all these granola bars.
My kids ask, at least. They're like, can I eat? And I'm like, nope. That's like the preview to dinner. Like they're the preview to, are we gonna eat dinner? Like, can I have a snack? Like, no, we're gonna eat soon. 5 minutes later, when are we eating? I go, I guess soon is 5 minutes. It's Someone's got to write a book with all like the timing mechanisms for kids. You know, soon as 5 minutes.
Danny laughed and said, "No, kid, you're home. Starve." Said you're gonna.
Yeah, no, that's what I'll be like. Nope, we're not eating. You guys, you don't have to eat every day. You can go 3 days without food. Really? Yep. 3 whole days.
Just go have some water. You'll be fine.
I would say, you know where the refrigerator is. Just.
Ness said, I remember Subway with the meatball sub. However, they removed it from the menu because it was way too... I didn't know they removed the meatball sub from the menu.
Not here in Indiana, they didn't.
Okay. I wonder if that is a regional thing. Because you'd figure, like, meatball sub is like a staple of sub sandwich shops.
Well, because you can get frozen everything for that, right? I mean, you don't need to make anything fresh. I'm sorry, Ness, that they did in the Netherlands. I'd say you should move to Indiana, but no one should ever utter that phrase.
Chris and me, I actually did eat at 9 p.m. last night.
And he'll do it again tonight. Because tonight at 9 p.m., Chris and me streams Breath of the Wild on Twitch. Yeah, Ness, you don't have to worry. In the U.S., we don't really care about the the nutritional value of things. We just want it to taste okay.
Oh, is that why they got rid of it? Was because of...
Well, he said it was too salty, so...
Gotcha.
Which makes sense, because there's a lot of countries that are like, this has way too much salt in it. Let's get rid of it so people don't just have heart attacks and strokes. In America, they're like, add more. That means more salt for us. Get back to the salt mine.
Does the Subway have, like, Subway branded salt mines somewhere?
Probably, yeah. I believe it.
Danny had to go. Danny, I hope you have a great weekend of the week. And we will see you again tomorrow, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time for more Gaming Morning Show. Brendan's wondering if me going, oh, is what Breath of the Wild sounds like. Yeah.
The whole game, that's all that happens.
Well, no, like when you take a breath in the wild, it is instantly,
like outside. I see. Gotcha. Bye, Danny. Yeah, that's exactly. I'm going to go outside now and see what happens. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really upset.
We've played with Balance Wheel in the first games of the day today.
Did we?
Yes.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
Wonder how that works. Interesting. Yeah, because we had an update of size today. If you are a Rocket League player and you're on PlayStation, and I don't know if it's any of the other consoles, yeah, there was an update of size today. So.
Well, because today is the start of Season 6. I know this because it says it right here on the side as I drive on it.
Oh, I thought they said it was coming soon. Does
Live
it actually
now.
start today? Damn.
Yep.
I'm going to have to buy my Rocket Pass or whatever that thing is called again.
Yeah, Mike won't be buying anything for a while here. But yeah, no, so look at that. Live now. Live. In charge. Yeah, we should just invite Balance Wheel to GMS. We're like, what is this?
This was actually our way to introduce our new co-host, Balance Wheel.
Oh no.
What a sneaky way. Apparently, outside also sounds like this. According to Brendan.
Thank you for the reminder. I have to buy some more throat drops.
I have to get cough drops today too.
Are you okay?
I have 11 games in 4 days.
Ooh, yeah.
Welcome to tournament season.
When does March Madness start?
Next week. So they'll have the selection show on Sunday. So this is the week with all the
tournaments.
remaining men's basketball conference tournaments.
Yeah.
And then they'll have the selection show on Sunday, and then the tournament starts next week.
Oh. That means Indianapolis will be a zone to not go to.
Where is the
'Cause
final?
The Big Ten tournament is there.
Ah. Do you know where the main NCAA men's basketball tournament is? The Final Four. Sorry.
You know, in that place.
Okay.
Is it in Indy this year?
I honestly don't know.
I think it might be in Indy. It's either... Yeah, I think it's this year. Because there's like a whole bunch of... I think the national championship game for football is here either next year or the year after. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of... they're using Indy a lot for sports, for college sports.
Sports!
Deportes. Ooh.
Balance wheel was so close.
Get. Shoot. Flip it. Pop it.
If Ryan takes a breath in the wild, does he still dislike slather?
What?
That's a question posed by Chris. I mean, if a Ryan takes a breath in the wild, does he still dislike slather?
What? Sauce?
Yeah, slather.
Oh, God. Why?
This is a realization we had that now here henceforth, sauce shall be referred to as slather.
Why?
Would you like to come over to my house? We're having hamburgers. What kind of slather would you like on your hamburger?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. It was yelling at me. I tried to look up the game. It's in New Orleans, by the way. The whatever we were just talking about. And as soon as I opened the page, there was an ad that literally started yelling at me and scared the bajimmies out of me. So I don't want yours slathered though, because that sounds.
What's wrong with slather?
It just sounds icky.
Are you gonna dare slander my slather?
Again, I don't feel comfortable in this conversation.
Fair enough. All right. It's now 8:23 West Coast time. It is 11:23 out of East. It is 4:23 for those watching GMS in the Ukraine. Thanks for being here. Let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. We were on a hot streak, and then we got some random category that nobody likes.
It's usually what happens.
No, it wasn't. It was like history, and the answer was Black Friday, which was
Oh yeah, that one was a
confusing.
bunch of nonsense.
Yeah. So we can actually start a new version of this game. Would you like to play easy strength, medium strength, or hard strength?
Let's go with a nice medium.
Okay.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
So this is places that we're going to start with, but it also fits the pattern for Dr. Squatch. So, it gives us an opportunity.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap? Mike O sure does.
I know the name. I know it.
This is the Cool Citrus conditioner. How well does this work in your hair?
I haven't used I don't have the shampoo. So.
Do you condition yourself?
I use post conditioner. It's a leave-in conditioner. After I get out of the shower. Works pretty good.
They have protective caps over the top of these so that they don't leak.
That's accurate.
So I was gonna smell it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to smell.
It works much better if you use it in the shower.
Dr. Squatch, now available for the shower. So, we have guests of MT from one IMJF Downs. MT.
If you look up higher, Kyle has a guess.
So we have a guest from Calaf that is Mount Everest. hacks.
That was my guess too.
There was no way they would know that. We got
mean,
perfect 6 balloons. How's that feel to start off right off the bat with something amazing? Nature. Oh.
Hot dogs.
Did you say pillbox?
No, hot dogs. Yeah.
Cracked. Pillbox.
Cola. I think that's it.
So that's a big no. Slather me in sauce. Not gonna do that.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm good without it.
Chris Emmy is not on the same page. So slather me in sauce. This is Chris Emmy. An R from KJ. A D from Downs.
No.
It's the first popped balloon we've had all day, Downs, is the D.
Way to go, Downs. Throwing. Jeez.
I think you were trying your best, Downs, and I'm proud of you.
Shack Planet.
He's our hero. Nature.
Christmas tree.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew, Keith Anthony. Thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games.
Hello, FHC.
We are doing our community games where we try to guess letters to avoid having the person floating from the balloon fall in the monster's mouth. And Keith Anthony has answered our question. Ikea meatballs are the best meatballs. See, I'm telling you, they're synonymous.
Not wrong. Yeah.
The term Swedish meatball no longer exists.
As a Swedish meatballs. Meatballs.
Kalaf guesses apple tree.
Yes.
Nice work. We did like the guess of maple tree by both Quiet and KJ.
It was a good guess. It was a very good guess.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I've had Ikea meatballs. When's the last time you've been to an Ikea?
I think like November.
Okay.
We've got one right like maybe 15 minutes from the house. So we go, or we used to go a bit, because it's great. I really like it.
Kiki is here with the Final Hour crew, as is Keith.
Hello, FHC.
Thank you for being here. Subway meatballs used to be great, but they've gone from beef meatballs to pork and beef combined
interesting.
meatballs.
Interesting.
I'm telling you, I think I would like meatballs better if I haven't had beef meatballs in forever.
Yeah, same. But I like pork, if I'm honest.
Yeah, so do
I'm a
I.
big fan of pork.
We have so much turkey. I'd like to have less turkey in my life.
That's fair. That's fair.
Beef meatballs are the best, as Ness. And apparently, there is a divide in the Kiki Super household. Super does not like going to Ikea. Brendan says, I want furniture that lasts longer than a year, so I don't go to Ikea much anymore.
Whoa.
But I love going there.
That's a slander right there. That's not... All the Ikea stuff we own have been very good.
Yeah, I mean, we've had pretty good luck with our Ikea furniture as well. So, Brendan, if that is of any help to you, a testimonial from the folks of Gaming Morning Show, you can shop at Ikea.
Maybe you're just building it wrong.
With those easy-to-read instructions.
That is fair.
I'll
give you that.
Is the next category. That last one was forward and reverse. K-Laugh
Crack.
is 3 for 3 today.
Of course it was Caleb.
Of course. Ooh, big swing from Downs, just going straight for elephants.
Elefante.
An R from KJ. Brenda goes, don't buy a bed frame there.
That's fair.
Mostly kitchen things I don't need, in Swedish candy and sparkling juice, says KJ. That was on the last trip to Ikea, got those things.
We have bed things for bed things. They're called beds. For our daughters, and they work pretty good. I like it.
Superphonic got you to actually hit, so that's a big job for Superphonic there.
Beating the heat.
It's because Downs didn't guess it.
So our Zuru streak is still going well.
Hmm. Umbrella. Just kidding. Wait, did Kyle just guess you like 5 minutes after Super? What?
I think the intent was for the you to be him being excited that we got you. I know what it is. No one's going to be happy about this.
Gotcha. Tarantula. Yeah.
I was wrong. I didn't know what it was, and everyone's going to be much happier now. All right. Ness is cracked.
Cracked.
We got 17 balloons in this edition of Don't Let the Person Floating from the
wasn't
Balloons
bad.
Fall in the Monster's Mouth. Yeah, I agree.
That was really good.
It is now 8:31 on the West Coast.
Hello, FHC.
Our friend Kopia has checked in on YouTube. Thank you, Kopia. It's good to see you this morning. We are a morning radio show that plays games, asking you on National Meatball Day, what is your favorite type of meatballs? Where can you find them? Or what are some of the best meatball alternatives? We did have Brendan share a story earlier today of how apparently the Trader Joe's meat and meatless meatballs are packaged very similarly, if not the exact same.
Yeah. Whoops.
Awkward.
Super weird.
Could you please pass some more of the meatless meatballs, please? I'd like to have some more.
These taste really, really good. It's almost like they're made out of real meat.
Weird. Kiki's off to lurk more space trains and squid meetings.
Okay.
It's the name of my band in high school. The best IKEA purchase I've ever made is a cheese slicer. It also peels potatoes and peels vegetables. It's 10 out of 10, says Keith Anthony. Also, my wife makes pretty good cheese stuffed meatballs.
Nice.
Have you settled on a favorite meatball? I think I'm going to go with the meatball pizza or like a calzone. That's probably my favorite use of meatballs.
I'll get back to you tonight after the meatball grilled cheese.
A calzone is not a pizza.
Yeah, we had a list. This was from BuzzFeed. And that is a meatball grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, I could see that being delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, it says inside there are tiny, and that's the other thing about it is you can make itty bitty little meatballs.
Correct. So we'll see.
Coming up tonight, GMS After Dark, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Tell us about tonight's guest.
Today we have Rob Kovacs stopping in, who is a musician who plays the piano, and he is really, really good at it. So tonight we're going to talk to him a little bit about his journey into the piano, his love for video gaming, and he said he'd play us a little music. So that was pretty fun.
It should be good. 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. You can watch it on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Earlier today, we told you of a story about a Houston police effort to wrangle a loose pig named Bacon. Apparently,
It happens.
they were talking about like a rodeo in Houston that has daily pig races.
Why wouldn't you have daily pig races? I mean, if I owned a pig, I'd be like, yeah, we're running this sucker.
Well, apparently you get a lot of crackers from neighbors when you do that.
Yeah, free ones, and you don't have to give them back.
Were they saltines?
I'm going to assume so. But they could have been Ritz. They weren't specific. So.
The neighbors start grabbing the Ritz crackers, and someone's like, "No, no, keep those.
the
Get
good
the
ones."
saltines.
Get the cheap ones. What? Just do it. Okay.
Good. My mom makes a pretty good meatball with onion inside, according to Ness. That sounds delightful. Ugh. You don't like onions?
I do not like them, Sam. I am. I do not like onions in my ham.
Okay. Makes sense, Sam. We've been eating at this place called something Roadhouse, but they make like these pans of salad, and it's just salad. It shouldn't be spectacular, but the onion that they put in there, and it comes with like the most perfectly made bacon bits of all time.
Oh.
So the salad is extra tasty.
Keith Anthony, there are no red onions. They're purple. Thanks.
It is kind of weird that they're called red onion. I mean, because you don't call purple cabbage red cabbage, do you?
I think some people might
Actually, maybe you do, now that I think about it. It's been a while since I've been to a grocery store, I'm going to be honest with you. So, we've been doing delivery for groceries for a while now. So,
they're real bad about it here. So Megan still goes to the store. We tried first we tried delivery, and that didn't go very well. And then we tried the pickup, and that also did not go very well. They'd be like, "Oh, sorry, they're out of everything." You're like, I don't think so, because then Megan would go to the store, and there'd be all the things that she wanted.
No. Chris M.E. said, I had some frozen meatballs from Costco my parents gave me. They were really tasty. Those might be, Chris M.E., the ones that our very own Sports.Gaming slathers in a barbecue slather and puts in the crock pot, and that's like the Super Bowl dish. Were they perfectly like proportioned, like you could easily eat each meatball with a little trouble? I understand mouth sizes vary, of course, but
Oof. That was a little dinky dunky there.
well, I circled this like a shark. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Oh, we both did!
Yeah.
We're car sharks. Little car shark. Doo-doo. Apparently, the cheese stuffed meatballs are kind of like cheeseburger with no bun. That could be pretty
I ask you that.
I'm with Mike. No thank you to the onions. Okay, fair enough. I won't slander your onion decisions. You don't slander my slather decisions.
I'll use onion flakes because they're usually so small. Even when they cook, it's not really that big of a deal. But I don't like the big onion pieces. Not a fan.
One of the best gifts in our area, like in our family, was someone would make dehydrated onions. So like you could put like a fourth of what you'd normally put in for like a regular onion, or maybe it was the inverse of that. And people were always excited to receive those. So if you want to make someone a really cool gift, apparently get a dehydrated onion. No word if you can make dehydrated onion on your food rotisserie. Because didn't Ronco start out as like the food dehydrator infomercial?
I think so.
Yeah.
I always wanted a food dehydrator until I realized that it really probably wouldn't. There's a lot less uses for it than I like to imagine there are. So.
Well, do you like jerky?
I do, but there's a lot of processes that comes along with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just dehydrating.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Clearly,
I mean, unless you just want like straight up like meat, you have to like soak and yada 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 to get that flavor.
Because I remember part of the selling point for those infomercials was, have you seen how much beef jerky costs in the store?
Yeah.
You seem
Man,
so
I was
disappointed.
expensive. I love beef jerky, and it's so expensive.
Not when
like
you own your own food
12 bucks a bag.
dehydrator.
Well, you still gotta buy the meat, unless you like kill the thing. Roadkill jerky.
From Look It's Myco. You could do that though. You could make like roadkill jerky and have it be like somehow related to like cryptids and stuff. So like if you ever find Sasquatch, you could trap it and then make it into jerky.
Yeah,
Was that a little too much?
a little much.
Was that yesterday? Wasn't I doing something where I murdered another object or animal?
Yeah, you were murdered. I forget what the murder. Oh, we were talking about the drawers. And I forget exactly what you said, but we're talking about murdering something.
Man, been going a little evil lately.
Yeah.
Well,
Oof.
you could have Sasquatch jerky. You won't believe in it. It's this good or something like that.
I prefer the cheese that bites back, if I'm honest.
Which one's that?
The Fromm Brothers.
Oh,
Fromm
yeah,
Brothers
yeah.
cheese. Cheese that bites back.
That's good. That's good.
That was all pickle right there.
Chris M. says, I still want a dehydrator. You've got to marinate.
Yeah, you gotta marinate the stuff.
But marinating's not too hard. You just throw it in a bag, right?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. There was, I'm sure, I don't know if there still is, but there was a restaurant in Missouri called the Roadkill Cafe, and a lot of the meat they used there was from roadkill.
Nice.
I think the state would bring it, and if it was like within a certain time frame, they would bring it to this restaurant, and they would cook it up and serve it.
See, I always thought that was fake.
What?
The Roadkill Cafe. I thought it was like a T-shirt joke.
Not in Missouri.
Oh no. KJ said, I enjoy dehydrating fruits and vegetables. I do enjoy dehydrated onion a lot. My Pampered Chef air fryer does a lot of functions, including, but not limited to, air fry, bake, and dehydrate. So maybe that's your solution, Mike. You can get yourself an air fryer, and then you don't have to do as much hard work.
Maybe.
Bigfoot jerky from Look It's Myco.
That'd be terrible.
What about Sasquatch jerky from Look It's Myco? I mean, Bob already has your tagline.
It was Sasquatch.
It's very literal.
It was Sasquatch. It's a little dark though.
Allegedly, I don't know if this is true. Allegedly, Chris is saying I brought up trappers killing elephants.
That's what it was. Yes. You were talking about the trunk, putting the trunk in the trunk drawer. You maniac.
I doubt it. Good thing our show's not
If
available.
only there was footage.
Good thing this show's not available to watch on demand. Woo!
Quick, somebody go before mysteriously gets deleted.
Weird. YouTube had server issues just on that one server for that
Just
one
the
file.
one thing.
Ness says, usually I chop the onion into small pieces too. I'm not a big fan of bigger onion slices. It is just too much for me then.
It was Sasquatch.
All right, let's check in and see what Look It's Myco is tracking in this 8 o'clock hour.
Well, let's take a road trip. Let's head on out to wherever Yellowstone National Park is, Montana, Wyoming, I don't know, one of those places. However, Pete Thomas from the USA Today tells us a little bit about father and daughter were visiting Yellowstone National Park for the first time on Saturday, and they enjoyed an exceedingly rare encounter with a wolverine in what their guide described as a once-in-a-lifetime experience. For the rest of the tour, the 9-year-old daughter couldn't stop saying every 15 minutes or so, "Wow, we saw Wolverine today." McNeil Lyons, owner of Yellowstone Insight, recalled to For the Win outdoors. She told me it was the most amazing day ever in her life. Well, I'm sorry. Lyons captured several images of the elusive critter, which he shared via Facebook. In a Saturday post that included a photo showing the Wolverine facing the group from the road, Lyons commented on the rarity of the encounter and added, "It was only 2 to 3 minutes, but it was as if time stood still. There was a excuse me, there was for sure a true and focused connection between two sentient beings." On Sunday, Lyons detailed how he captured the images and said he and his Southern California clients felt beyond elated at this chance encounter, considering that the number of Wolverines residing inside park boundaries may be as few as 7. Lyons did not disclose the location of the sighting, but explained that it occurred at 11:38 a.m. as he was rounding a corner. The Wolverine in the oncoming lane was visible as a low-to-the-ground dark animal loping away from us. So that's pretty crazy, actually. I mean, it really was a once-in-a-lifetime sighting. So that's pretty rad. Way to go. Here's to you, Wolverine, for showing yourself.
See, I always thought that you can only find Wolverines in Michigan.
Oh, yep. Sure enough, they're nowhere else. Just
Only in Ann Arbor.
Oh boy.
Are Wolverines related to badgers, or like they have a similar
believe so.
ilk,
I think they're like cousins or
a similar genus?
yeah.
Genus quoi?
Yep. Je ne sais quoi.
You could tell that when we finally do play the game, are you smarter than someone else? Are you smarter than RHS Jack's class? I think that's what we were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take biology, word pronunciations, and math.
Great. That's a lot of stuff.
Apparently, there's a lot of things I'm not smart at.
Oh, that's not true.
Apparently, biology, or to be is biology, or is it like animology?
I think etymology is like bugs. That's entomology.
K-Laugh! All right, it's now 8:48. We got the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews very shortly. KJ says, "I've made beef jerky. Key thing," Mike, you locked in? Key thing. Slice thinly and get a well-marbled cut of meat. Also cut against the grain.
I've never been able to figure out the whole grain thing. I've tried. Can't do it.
K-Laugh, is animology the study of insects? Not just a version in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 of murder, but with animals. That was an animality. So
I believe that's entomology. Is the bugs.
All right. Well, it's been a good show. I hope everyone has a tremendously strong National Meatball Day. It is important because with this show, we always like a couple of things.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
Mike had a tremendously delicious waffle earlier in the show.
Delicious. Wasn't a meatball though.
You could take it and
Put it on a pancake.
True.
How would meatballs taste on pancakes?
I mean, I don't know. When I make pancakes, sometimes I'll get like the round disc sausage and put it in the middle and put the pancake around it. I mean, it's a matter of spices, right? So
Okay.
I think it would be pretty good.
And then
What's for breakfast?
is always a common thing, but we are told, this is very unusual, to be honest, that Kate Zaid is not being influenced by today's food talk, and instead we'll stick with tacos today.
Kate's been really good about that.
So
There you go, Kate.
earlier we also told you a man was sentenced to 3 years in federal prison over Pokemon cards. That was from Nicole Carpenter of Polygon. 36 months in prison after using COVID-19 relief money to purchase a rare Charizard Pokemon card.
Shouldn't do it, homie. Crime doesn't pay.
So that is all to set you up for takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from this edition of Gaming Morning Show? We will have clip of the day very shortly, and then if you're watching on Twitch, we will send you somewhere to say good morning from GMS. K-Lab does confirm what Mike said. Entomology is insects. Etymology is language and linguistics. To which Chris M.E. replies, I enjoy etymology.
I believe it. He likes to use big words.
Let's get the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. Recap of the video game headlines of the day. We share these in the first hour with our hashtag video game expert, Sean, and then we post it on Facebook and Instagram. You can find both of those things with our username, our handle, Gaming Morning Show. Since Sean is gone, we don't have access to his pancreas, which is where all the gaming knowledge comes from. So instead, here is your Vice video game expert, Lucas Michael.
All of my knowledge comes from Uranus. So, our first bit of news this morning comes from Ethan Gack from Kotaku, who tells us that Sony's next state of play could show Final Fantasy XVI. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know what that number is, so we'll just roll with it. I think it's 7. Who knows? Anyway, the next live stream State of Play showcase will be today, Wednesday, the March 9th, at some time. And they tease new reveals and updates from beloved Japanese publishers, leading some to believe that it might mean Final Fantasy XVI is going to be on, but probably not. So they will go live tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. The middle of the ocean, and 2 p.m. Pacific time to tell you about whatever they're doing. So who really knows? I don't own a PlayStation, so I don't care. However, if they were going to tell me about some cool things, I would be okay with that. They're not going to. Also from Kotaku, Sissy Zhang tells us that people still play Frogger. You believe that? I didn't believe it. But Michael Smith achieved a remarkable feat on an arcade machine after 7 hours of playing. His high score comes at 1,356,520 points, topping his previous record of 970,440. He played it on one of those old box things, the arcade box machines. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am very sorry for you. However, it's pretty cool. He played it a whole lot. Frogger's a very long game. He did not pee for 7 hours. Also, according to IGN from Ryan Dinsdale, Snipe Doggy Dog is now a thing, meaning that Faze Clan welcomes Snoop Dogg as its new director and team member. Snoop has been a streamer on the Twitches for a while. He's streamed games like Fortnite and other FPS games, as well as making some music. But he's going to continue to do that as part of the Faze Clan through a board member. He's going to be responsible for grander business initiatives, which include community outreach intended to support young people in the community. Snoop has done a lot for the Southern California community, and now this might make a larger global reach. That would be pretty cool. And finally, in our segment within a segment, in which we tell you our name or our out today, it doesn't happen. There is none. Sucks for you. You were hoping there to be some. And for our most prestigious thing about a segment within a hot dog and a bananas, the name of the morning goes to Gaming Morning Show. Okay.
At least it wasn't Sean's.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I don't know why that person's on vacation, but we need to send... What's his name that gives us our list of the days? With the
Ethan Hawker.
Or the out todays or whoever.
There you go. Kate Zaid is also the winner. I sent Sean an alternative list that I got my out today games from, which had a couple on there. But
I think we should just send that Ethan person like a gift basket or something, though, because they're doing a lot of work for us for free. So
that's accurate.
Unlike K-Laugh, who is very handsomely paid for all the work that K-Laugh does.
Lots of money.
All right, takeaways that are pretty okay, chat. Get those ready. We have clip of the day very soon. Today's Billy Thundergun Award winner goes to I am JF Downs.
Billy Thundergun, teammate of the match award.
Downs had a very complete show from start to finish, and also brought us information about Red Rosettes, which is the alternate version of the Prince song, Little Red Corvette.
Great. Is it?
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So stay tuned.
Okay.
Coming up on Sunday, live watch-along coverage of the Crufts Dog Show maybe finale. I don't know really how dog shows work. Do they have like one breed a day or something? Because it starts tomorrow.
All right.
We've learned a lot. So it'll be one of our watch
Yeah.
parties that we can cross off our list, unlike
Fantastic Four, B-Movie, Legends of the Hidden Temple, every MCU movie, Hackers, Pride and Prejudice, and Zombies, Frozen 2, Christmas Comes to the Packland.
It's a lot of stuff.
So if you're wondering what dog show position rosette colors were, JF Downs has that for you. So
Mauve.
it's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. Gary Coleman.
Happy birthday, Emmanuel Lewis.
You're so weird. And you're not Gary Coleman.
Fun fact. Emmanuel Lewis is not Gary Coleman.
Oh my gosh.
Actor Oscar Isaac is 43 today.
Beautiful.
He's gonna be in Moon Knight, which comes out in 2 weeks, a week.
Coming. Oh, that's coming so soon.
But he's apparently also gonna be the lead in the film adaptation of the video game Metal Gear Solid. So he's gonna be Snake.
I'm okay with that too.
He's great.
We actually have audio. This is exclusive to Gaming Morning Show. When Oscar Isaac was told that Oscar Isaac was going to be the lead in Metal Gear Solid, Sean actually has the audio cut with the live reaction. Thank you very much, Oscar. There you go. It's your clip of the day. No one else will have that Oscar Isaac audio, in fact. So
So you're not wrong. No one else.
I'll watch a Metal Gear Solid movie. I played those games a little bit. Not to anyone's surprise, my attention span didn't go very well with them, but I would watch the movie.
I think I played like the first one, and then that was it.
To have Oscar Isaac walk around in like cardboard boxes, that'll be entertaining. So
That'll be really. If they don't do that, I'm gonna boycott the movie. Like I will actively pick it outside in a cardboard box.
I hope everyone has a delightful day with whatever you have planned for today. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to send you Red Rum Gaming, former GMS 5 Questions host, the unofficial official old guy of Twitch, average 50-year-old streamer, and we will say good morning from GMS playing Elden Ring. Might be the only person playing Elden Ring right now. But
Has that come out? I didn't even think it came out yet.
it's still a really weird release thing. All right, chat, what are your takeaways that are pretty okay? Something you learned from today's show? We start with Look, It's Mike O.
I learned today that Gary Coleman and Emmanuel Lewis are two different people, and Emmanuel Lewis is still alive. Go Webster.
Chris and me, my takeaway is Ryan just needs a good slather.
That's gross.
I will not slander your slather, but don't slander my dislike of slander. Slather.
Hate it so much.
If you don't know, in our Discord, we do have a How Do You Watch GMS channel. So if you have a chance to take a picture from henceforth you're watching this show, do it safely. Maybe you listen to us on your commute or something like that. You can always wait till you get to your destination or right before you take off. Either way, we will be back tomorrow as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Tune in today, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time for GMS After Dark with Look, It's Michael. Rob Kovacs is our guest from Twitch and many other places. Please say good morning from GMS to Red Rum, who's labeled as mature audiences, and we will see you again tomorrow. For Austin, for Sean, for Mike, I'm Hefty Goof. It was a lot of fun on this weekend of the week, March 9th, 2022.
than this. We could do better than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. We could do better than this. We are much bigger than this. When you stand in the middle of the crowd, I wanna know it's me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. Me that you're missing. We could do better than this. Better. We could do better.